Good morning. Happy Monday. Alright, let's get that over there. And this over here. Right, we're going to play some 2-8 grinded for the Bushwhackers today. With these bags. And mainly navigators, I would imagine. So, let's crack on. Bateman, welcome, sir. Nice to see you, brother. Those tricks where you are. Rish, welcome, welcome. Just got back from the gym. Lovely. Hope you had a good workout. Multitasking just now, apologies, I'm trying to sort a few bits and bobs out as well. Asif, welcome along. Did you all get nice things in your chests then? I was having a wee look in the Bushwhackers chat earlier. Apox all over the place in there, which was lovely. So it can happen, you can get them apparently. Got to try that a little bit harder, I think. Right, there is a sweet spot here. But with this ball, we probably don't have enough side spin. No, we don't. So I'll just play straight forward. About to die, so it was a good workout. Yeah, that's usually a good sign, isn't it? Roll, you bugger. There we go. Morning, Jason. Nice to see you, sir. How are you doing? Wesley, welcome, welcome. Got your cat to a 6. Get in, son. Well played. I'm 1 card off. On this account, I think. A cat 5. And have been for weeks. Not a sniff of one. Not a sniff. 12 Hornet cards. Better than a kick in the nuts. If you want to see some bad chests, go and watch my chest video, chest opening video from this morning. We got Thor's hammer cards on one of them. I can't remember which one. Not many of them, but that was it. That and some Spitfires. The gold, expert gold, was a bag of spanners. The expert silver was a bag of spanners. But what can you do? Thank you, Bateman. Let's see if you can half it with us. Not with a good ball, I don't fancy. It's a nice hole, this. This was kind to me in the tournament as well. There's several sweet spots to approach this green. You wonder if that had gone in if you hadn't hit good left. Maybe, maybe. Sweet fancy Moses, I appreciate it, no, but do you ever rest? Welcome, Drew. Nice to see you, sir. How's it going? How were your chests, Drew? Did you get anything nice? How were your finishes? I never found out. How did you do an expert? We'll spend a gem, shall we? We're going to get the cat card in here. That would be ironic. The day after I needed it for the weekend round. Wouldn't surprise me. No, it's a hammerhead. Anyway. Banner looks good on Milo, yeah. Nice to finally have something yellow up there instead of the blues. I don't think he even got a golden pro, Milo. He's kind of the forgotten account. The black sheep of the family, unfortunately. But this was his time, so we got there eventually, which was nice. Expert was double minus 26 as too many mistakes. 20 something and 40 something, second and fifth in rookie. Nice. So the 26s aren't bad scores on that course at all. There was just a lot of people shooting 26s and 27s. I think I had a 26 and it was... Where did it finish? I think it was still top 25 maybe. I might have got a lucky bracket with that one. But yeah, lost out to the minus 36 on Ferret. 31 wasn't enough. I've just seen Gary Hill actually on United posting he shot a 32 in expert and he only got silver, which is harsh. That would have won pretty much most other brackets, I think, but if it's not to be, it's not to be. Right, this is not a nice wind, but we are not going to use anything more than a navigator, maybe a quasar. So 9-10% will be 5-7. And all the beans great right should be okay. Fly, my pretty, fly. Try and get it down there. The problem was hole 3, I made drops but the mistakes on 3 killed you. Were you going for the blast, Drew? I was advocating the safe layup all week. I did not see the value in the blast. But it was possible to screw up the layup as well, to be fair, so it wasn't easy, 28 and a gold, nice Bateman, well done sir. Hope you got something decent in that chest then. Yeah, 3 and 9, both of a similar ilk really. Could go for it, but I just didn't see the percentage. What was the real chance of albatross? Maybe a 10-15% better chance. Wasn't worth the risk for me. Especially with those varying headwinds. Tailwinds on, especially on hole 3. Where's he? Is he at the back of the green? Little tinker. We should have had some side spin for this. That was foolish. So we can land about there with curl 4-3. Just about there. Try and guesstimate the curl. Oh, that's far too much curl. Get out. Shite. You were playing the safe layup. Huh? In that case, I'll shut up, Drew. Apologies, sir. Right, golden shot guides are out. If you haven't seen it, Tommy's put the video out for the hard one, so that is up and available to watch. The text guide is, I've just posted it to as many chats as I can find. It's certainly in the Harry Sparring and in the channel's community chat as well. Looks like a possible one to spend money on, I'm not sure. Tommy got 5 hole-in-ones out of 10, well, out of the 10 shots he showed. So, looks dialable. But we'll see. Oh, why have I got the Spitfire on? I've got to keep remembering the ball guide on this is not good, so I don't need to be in the hole. Whoa! Ugly. This chat's disconnected again. I hope this stream's still live. Don't know what the hell is going on with YouTube. Someone just let me know if you can still hear me and see me. Unable to connect chat, please try again later. How do I do that then? So I've got the chat on my phone now, but I can't get it on the computer. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. It's been absolute dog shit lately. All last week it was disconnecting people. Maybe if I close this down. What's up, Pete? Nice to see you, sir. Congrats on the Masters finishes. Very well done. Hear you, not see you. Can you see the game screen, Asif? Is he in the bunker? Didn't watch him. Is he in the sand? Looks like he is. Safe this way then. What is wrong with this bloody page? I wonder if I can completely close YouTube on the computer. Will it turn the stream off? It shouldn't turn the stream off, should it? The stream's running through the tablet, so let's try that. Close it down and come back to it. In the meantime, I've got you on the phone so I can see what you're saying there. Lerner Cats, Baby Rookie lost bronze on tiebreaker. Oh, unlucky Rish. Had your worst pro round yet. First tourney in Clanables. Katie won't be happy. Katie won't mind. She's a forgiving soul. Plus it's a rest season, so you're alright. You'll be fine. Nice cushion for the Bushwhackers. Yeah, I can't remember what the actual numbers were, but it certainly looked like we had a wee bit of wiggle room. But that's no reason not to continue, as Pete will tell you. I think he's already grinding again. Welcome, Christian. Nice to see you, sir. Oh, I'm on top chat. God damn it. There we go. All good. We're on 9-7. 5-9 at max. 5-9 at max. We'll go 5 then. We go 5 and see what happens. Should have used spins. It was a mistake, never mind. Right, let me try and get you back on the laptop. I think it might be the laptop, maybe not YouTube. Technical difficulties. And This coffee's gone cold. Let's warm the coffee up and get the other laptop out. Microwaved coffee. Ooh, what a treat. Excuse me. Right. Tap that in. Grind week, no interruptions this week. 10 to 15k will be done. Look at that. You'll be streaming for the people, Pete? Have you got one in Bushwhackers this season, Peter? Have you gone with two? I didn't actually notice. And if two, will you be dual tableting it or not? What am I doing here? Sniper. Min sniper. 20% elevation. I don't have an opinion yet, Rish. The very fact that Tommy showed 5 hole-in-ones using the spins, etc., that are on the chart means it's probably worth spending money on. But I always like to take a few shots. Like, I'll take the free shot on a couple of accounts, and then I'll decide. Plus, I'm at the stage now where I'm not going to spend on my my better accounts because they've got Zerkers for days anyway. Unless they're like this account, for example, is 1 card off a cat upgrade. So I may consider spending on this account. But it looks like I'm never going to get that cat, to be honest. So we'll see. Right, not too much backspin in a headwind. Should we come in this way, actually? Firmly through the cup. 6-7. It's 6-2. Maybe go 6.5 actually. And see how it treats us. Yeah. Even that was too much backspin. God damn it. Can't stand losing this shit. It's a piece of piss. Well, this guy's going to spank us 3-0 at this rate. Of course you want to play again. Of course you do. Right. Yeah, but that's Tommy. Yeah, that's true, Drew. But saying that, all you need to do is follow the guide and hit perfect. Paint by numbers. Not really a monstrous win, but let's put it in anyway, just to do the right thing. 2.3. Just one. Had a couple as backups to bring in, but wasn't needed. Yeah. I messaged Ray last night actually to see if she wanted the points from Golden Ferret for his second. But in the end, that wasn't needed, as you're obviously aware. So that's gone off to rough bump for the season, which thankfully isn't in Bushwhackers' bracket. Otherwise, that would have been a conflict of interest, wouldn't it? Hey, Rock, welcome. Thank you for the congrats, sir. Appreciate that. Yeah, no dice for the -31. Not in that bracket anyway. What was the guy's name? I noticed he changed clans. The chap with the 36. I think it was the Immortals he went to. But yes, not to be on that one. But happy with the score, all the same. Couldn't have really asked for more, to be honest. So we shall take it. Which side shall we play? Should we play this side? Very hard to get the roll down with a sniper here. Guardian's the club, if you're going to play that shot. Do you know what? I could actually have a Guardian bag, because I don't use any of the bags on 2-rate. I use 3 bags, so I could have set up a Guardian bag. Maybe I should do that, just for this hole. Just for this hole. Come to Tour 9 so we can match up. I can come. Yeah, we can play some Tour 9 rock. I'll do a few in 8 just to get some points on, and then we'll go to... Well, I'm saying that we might go to 9. I hate Tour 9. The new holes are in Tour 9 though, aren't they? Or last week's holes, so maybe we can do that. That was Tommy's advice for the Masters tourneys. All you have to do is set it up right and hit perfect. Yeah, not as easy in a Masters tourney as a golden shot though, unfortunately. Smith, that was it. A suitably vague name. Right, let's see if we can take one off this chap, otherwise that's just embarrassing, frankly, if we can't take one off somebody in 2-rate. Let's get this coffee, that's what we need. We need the coffee. Coffee will make us play better. Be no doubt about that. You're working, otherwise you'd let me have a flu, you little darling. Don't you worry, I'll get plenty on here. But thank you, Lee, thank you. What are you targeting this season, Pete? What was your pledge to your queen? I heard someone talking about going for the record, but I don't know if that was just a joke. 70,007. Is that what those 2 chaps shot last season? In the north. Was it the north? I think it was the north. Unbelievable. So for anyone taking notes, this one's 10% mid. Usually equates to not far off 1-1. It's a nice shot, but it's beatable. This is a very, very frequently made hole, this. Especially in a wind like this. So, 2-9. Just watch for the glitch. There's the glitch, see it? Oh, great left. Suck it. So, 3-zip. I played that man. A waste of 21 minutes of our lives. I apologise. Alright, let's get some wins. Is it this account? Let me just check if it is this one. Yeah, 1 card needed. So is it worth playing golden shot on this? Let's see. Endbringer? No, not really. We've got enough of those, so this one won't get money spent on it. Unfortunately. Yeah, 270,007s. Can you imagine? I don't think they're very close friends. I think they live quite close together, actually, the 2 guys. But could you imagine if one of them just nipped on at the last minute and played a Tour 1 game? Just to get an extra point. Oh, there'd have been blue murder. No problem, Asif. Just shout out if you want an adjustment for tour 8, or just tell me and I'll tell you what I play. I like to think most of it's pretty spot on for this tour. You're shooting for 8k. Good. Oh, that's not tiny for me at all. I'm not a grinder. Never have been. Let's get... Do you know, I never use the APOC. Maybe I should. I'm only going this way because even if you end up in the shit, unless the other guy holds it, you're always safe. So 4-3, 10% downhill. We're going to need some beans. Actually, you're not safe in the shortest bunker. You need to get to the second bunker. Get out. Get out. Rubbish. Rubbish. You said you'd do it, so it will be done. That's it. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Yeah, I mean, I think that gold for Milo's put my pledge up already, but we obviously won't be stopping there. And the thing is, these pledges were all made. I mean, we all knew it was a major coming, but I don't think anybody had that in mind when they said how many points they'd do. Really, is the absolute min set at 4, I think. Given it was a major, that probably could have been higher, couldn't it? So, do our best. Right, where are we at? Maxi. 10% again. 10-5. 6-4. It was a nice no spin shot here, but it was over there. So we'll go 6-3. Tiny bit left crow. Probably not enough. No, nowhere near enough. And a crosswind. Navigator over Quasar, prefer navs. Not that I prefer them, but do you remember the QR code thing, Drew? I ended up with an absolute boatload of navigators on all my accounts, basically. I would prefer a Quasar every day of the week. It's far more versatile. And the winds in Tour 8, you don't really need wind reduction with a navigator. So I would use a Quasar given the choice, but given the current stock and ball inventory, I'm using navies. Same in Tour 10 actually, I've been using navies there where possible. It's a couple where you have to bring out a power 3, but... Gary, welcome sir, nice to see you. Thank you for the good luck. How are you doing? How did your rounds go? Anything good in the chests, sir? $200 daily was your plan, yeah. Well, this is it. Really? When you give a number, when someone asks, well, how many are you going to do, you should be given a number that's nothing to do with tournaments, really. It should be a grind number, not a total number. Marlins and Tour. Yeah, you can go Marlins on a lot of the holes, to be honest. A few of the shootouts you'll suffer, as you know, Lee, but Marlins can be done, or basic ball even, at a push. Side spin sometimes is useful. So this one again, 10% mid. See if we can get it a bit closer than last time. Big wind this time. So this will be interesting because he's got no side spin. So to play there, he's going to have to use quite a lot of curl. 9 end bringers, rest was trash, yeah. Sounds about right. No, he's not. He's going to play it like that, is he? Let the wind do the work. He's done very well. He knows what he's doing. 6, 7. 6.5. Hate that glitch. See if that's any better. Bite. Bite. I think we got the glitch. So, making a pig's ear of this, aren't we? Oh no. I know Kimmy favours the katana, but I think... And each to their own. That's not the wrong thing to do, but... I think it's overkill. Makes life easier, don't get me wrong. Especially if you're just new to the two. I would never suggest using power 1 balls if you're just starting out, but once you think you know the holes, I think power 1s are more than enough. 3M brings in the prism, nice, nice, nice. Katana's Lee's first ball of choice, absolutely. And a lot of people buy the do not qualify offers, don't they? Specifically for that, so they can stock up on them. I mean, when else do you ever get a katana? The occasional gold chest, I suppose. If you're going to use this is maybe a candidate for a quasar for the second shot. But right, 5-3 downhill 10%. Ease 3-4. Missed the rough and we'll be alright. There we go. Lovely. Morning, Harky. Welcome along. 15 APOC cards out the Prism in the last 2 weeks. And the APOC in the shop twice. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's lovely, Drew. I'm not at the level. I don't have the trophies on any of my accounts to get APOC in shop yet. So we'll be working on that. Katana helps with Sniper 9. Yes. Certainly would help. If you had a Sniper 8 and you're playing 2 I would use Katanas. Sniper 9's only got 2 yards less, so... But yeah, you're not wrong. Had some going on the APOC cards, Drew. What level have you got it up to now, then? Are you at sandbagger level now for expert? Have you got it to a 6 or a 7? So that looks like a green light wind. So we're going to get about 3 rings. So. Should we just give it all the beans? It doesn't need all the beans, this. That's the trouble. Jesus, I need to readjust how I'm sitting. I can't play like this. It's just stupid. At least we got out of the bunker. I'm not used to sitting at the kitchen table now to play that. When I'm sitting in here, it's just... It's weird. But normally you can't go for this green with a power 1 ball. So the best way to play it then is to lay up towards the end of that fairway, leave yourself a minimum thorn, which plays at 0%. Alex, welcome. A quick hello, having a busy day. Well, have a good day, sir. And thank you for popping in. Much appreciated, brother. Right. Can't move much from there, can it? You wouldn't imagine. What the fuck? Must have caught a wee hump there. Answers on a postcard. Back down to 3,460 after being kicked from 210. Yeah. Your main is Apox 7. Lovely. Oh, listen, hey. Everybody sandbags to some degree. Everybody. That looks like a good luck I'm not playing you again. Okie doke. No worries, Martin. Caddy, welcome, sir. How did your tourney go, Caddy? I didn't catch very much at all of your dual stream with Fenzi. I did hear you getting grief off someone saying you adjusted it poorly and you were adamant that if you just hit perfect it would have gone in, so it was the right adjustment, and they kept telling you it was a lucky adjustment or a lucky shot. Oh, this feckin' hole again. Right. You shouldn't get the same hole twice. Does this happen to you guys? You get the same holes all the time, sometimes on various tours. Right, 3-2-6. Nicer wind this time. Bit of right curl. Apoc 4 for Lee. Dr. Devo, good morning, sir. Nice to see you. And thank you again for planting that seed about hole 4 in last week's tournament. I think I might have got it about 6 or 7 times all week, so definitely worth having. Thank you for that, sir. How did your tournament go, Dr. Devo? Anything decent? Yeah, we might have been robbed there. I should have checked the bounce, as Neil says, but it is a little bit of a funny green, that one. But it is what it is. Morning, Ian. Nice to see you. On a work break. There you go. No worries, bro. You've had this hole 3 times in 4 games. It must be the hole of the day then. Oh, we're having a dabble at the slice here. Come on then. With the katana. Just talking about katanas. Oh, it's landed. The thing is, with a hole like this in Tour 8, when you know your opponent's playing power 1 balls, you can do stuff like that because you're going to get on the green in 3 anyway. Saying that, we've got caddy wins, so now they're fucked. But so we want to be about there. That's 5.5 rings. 10-1 at 0 would be 9-9, so we've done 5.5, so we'll do 4.5. Oh, come on, please get out. Thank you. Well, that was the stuck in the rough angle. Had the same hole with the same shootout in a best of 3 shootout. 24 unrookie for you, got the silver. Nice, well done, Ian. All 3 pars Hole 3, par 5's killed you, yeah. Winner was 25. I won a rookie bracket with 25, and I've got a second with the 25, so was hard in rookie. The hole 3 and hole 6 until I came across the shot that Christian was showing that Marky came up with, the QB slice. They were both tricky. And 9 was easy enough because I was using a berserker, so it was actually just tap it down there and sniper to green. But yeah, it wasn't easy, especially if you had lower level clubs. So having just got shafted here, let's definitely check the bounce. Utter shite, busy weekend. Oh, sorry to hear that, Doctor. But there's always next time. The good news is there's another one announced tomorrow, starts next week. You never have too long to be sad in this game, tournament-wise, or happy for that matter. Aviator dude, welcome. Rocket on par 3. That wasn't mine. That was sent to me. Someone sent it to Ian. He shared it with me. In looking back at it, you think it's so obvious. Why didn't any of us think of that? But you know, sometimes you don't see what's right under your nose. But it was a lovely shot. Lovely shot. Yes, Christian's guides were amazing, as they always are. The rookie ones helped me to 2 banners. The pro ones turned Ian. How many shots better was he, Christian? Without your guides, I think he was 7 shots worse than using Christian's guides. So, if you need any evidence, there it is. Right, we get a win at least. At last. No more for Sylvia, though. Chris, welcome, sir. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, brother. It was about time that we Milo got something up top that's yellow. So yellow with gold, even better. He didn't get a pro gold, just the 9-holer. Saying that, he has been close. How many fourths? 1, a fourth, a fifth, a seventh. Plenty top 10s, bless him. Just never quite gets it. So it was nice to make it this time. Nice indeed. Should we check in on the Bushwhackers, see what this cushion is? And where did these guys come from, by the way? You seen the state of this lot we're playing against? I don't think these were anywhere, and then they've just come out of nowhere. I mean, look at the points. These guys must be winning Masters, surely. Yeah, Masters gold. Masters gold. I did hear somebody say something earlier about a certain someone playing these accounts, but whether that's true, I don't know. But anyway, they're long gone, but that's a nice cushion. 201k all the way down to 136, so just keep our foot on the pedal, we should be fine. Right, let's play a bit more. Oh, class. The snipers were so hit and miss on hole 8. I think I ended up trying at least 4 different sniper approaches. But yeah, rocket was the way to go. Are you going to have a go on the golden shot, Ian? Well, let us know how you do. Good luck with that. Thinking about jumping into Tour 11 with APOC 5 and a new Cat 6. What do you all think, and who has some Tour 11 content? Ian has Tour 11 content for days, Wesley. Almost everything Ian streams that isn't tournament is Tour 11. Who else does Tour 11? Chris Davis Hagen. Pete does it. I think Caddy's played some 11. There's quite a lot of Tour 11 players. I don't know if Ringers does it or not, or if he just does 10. But yeah, plenty content out there. KTB is now doing 11, or was. Oh, what a horrible wind. So this would be 10% downhill. Which would be 6-1. So if we blast it, we're going to finish there. Should we go this way? I've never gone this way. You can't really go that way. Oh, fuck it, just blast it. Just blast it, lad. Blast it and hope for the best. Hope for the best, expect the worst. A bit like chest openings. That's alright though, we'll take that. Should have a cheeky wee thorn from there. Yes, I bet that was fun to watch, Christian. Quite rewarding to see someone take your guides and put them to good use. It's always nice when that happens. You split up your rookie with Tommy Christian, an expert with Tommy Tony. Thank you, Tony, for the expert guide. Oh, you're welcome, Drew. Welcome, welcome. It was a pleasure. Went from 19 under to 27 under using Christian's guide. Is that right? Is that what it was, Kieran? So just the eight shot swing. Right. Uphill 10% this, or it was in the tournament, so we'll go with that this time. So mid would be 1.4. We're a little bit past that. You want to land up here. What's mid? 2-1. So should we go 1-9? Should we call it 1-9? And have a look. Yeah, call it 1-9. Lovely. You don't give a damn what we get next tourney. I will have time to research for a top 3, hopefully. This is it. You do need the time, Chris. Especially on a new course like that. I mean, that was by far the most amount of time I've ever spent prepping for a tournament. But it paid off, so... but you do have to have the time. Unless it's holes we know, and you know pretty much what to do anyway. Which is going to be is the next one the community one, by the way? Or is that after this? I can't remember. Robert, welcome, sir. Nice to see you. Mr. Billingham, good morning. Got a grind target. Not for the day. I probably need to set a new one now for the season. What points are we on? 6-3. I'd like to get 10k then, to be honest. That will be the first time I've ever done that, so... Yeah, maybe we'll set a target for 10k. We've got one tournament left, say we get another... Well, let's say we get 1,000 points in that. That'll take us to 7-3. So that's 2.5 to grind. That doesn't seem unreasonable, does it? 10k, should we say 10k for the season? Or more? There you go. Drew's going to stream some Tour 11 for you. Tune into that, Wesley. Dr. Devo's getting close to 11 as well. There we go. Lots of people doing 11. And I feel like I know 11 out like the back of my hand just from watching all these guys, to be honest. But come time to play it, I'll probably be bricking myself. Right, 4-4. We are going to get a push that way though, so we'll start there. So even on this hole, for example, I still don't change to a bigger wood. Hey. It's always a sniper for me, every single time. Love my sniper. And that's why I'm going to struggle when I do go to Tours 11 and 12, because I'm going to have to use the cat And I have no knowledge of how to do so. Not yet, at least. APOC 5 Cat 6 should be fine. Though that pull from Cat 6 to APOC 6 is almost needed. Yeah, this is where you change from the 2, is that right, Chris? And the rings are the same size. I've seen people do that. Looks like a nice technique to have. Morning, Linda. Welcome. Nice to see you. Yeah, maybe you will, Wes. Maybe you will. That's why I don't like Tour 10 class, because of Nordic Fjords. I absolutely detest that course. And it's shootouts. To be honest, it's mainly the shootouts. I don't mind the holes too much. That would be too much. We're going to come back 6 over there. Right, we're going to use all the curls, so we'll set it out a bit to the right. Try that. Might be too much curl again, especially with a headwind. Bounce. And roll. And sit. Listen to me roll. Too much water, yes. It always puts you off, doesn't it, a bit of water. Shootouts for you, Chris, yeah. Just don't be greedy. That's good advice, Devo, for the fjords, to be honest. What's up, Adam? Just got the hole-in-one and unlocked the B52. Now you've got them all. Look at that. Well done, sir. Congratulations. Sure, someone said it was the community tourney. Yeah, I don't know when that is. I know there was voting on it and stuff. I think that's all finished now. Thank you, Robert. Appreciate that. Have we got Namahe Cliffs in the next one? That's good. It's been a while since we had that, I think. Oh, we ran off the green. Ooh, look at that glitch. Whee! Jesus Christ. Oh, that should miss. Told you. Not even the M ringer could save that. Jeez Louise. Let's go to shootout, why not? It's not unlucky, Finky. It's just tragic. Gonna have to grind, Devo, yeah. That's what it's all about. Did you get the gold in the bracket of death? No, I got the silver in the bracket of death. The gold was taken by an astounding minus 36. So, no, Milo got the gold in just a different bracket, basically. Thank you, Linda. Appreciate that. It's your crutch as well. I just can't get away from the sniper. It's just... well, you know. But I'm going to have to. Terry Lyle told me, and he's right, that you're going to have to start playing with the cats in 10 to get used to it for 11. So, who am I to argue, right? Got to be careful with the topspin and a tailwind. Play this at plus 20 max, which will be 8-3. I think that's going to be too much topspin, to be honest. A little bit of left curl, just to try and straighten it. Oh, come on. Should have left it. Actually, I think it was too much. It had a sail pass with that. But Not very good. Yeah, exactly, Drew. That's the trouble. People live in Tour 10. It's like this with Tour 8. They know every blade of grass because they don't want to go up to 11 and 12, which I totally understand. So that is half the battle. Half the battle is not knowing the lines to take yet, but that'll come with time. Morning, Tom. Welcome, sir. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, brother. You play the Thor even with a tailwind, do you? That sniper shot's usually quite good. I've obviously executed that occasion horrendously. This is better. Didn't see what top he used, but I think maybe just under one top's what you need in a tailwind. But yeah, Thor backspin, always a good shout. So that was one against the head. We've missed our Endbringer. We've gifted him that win. And of course he won't give us a rematch. But that's okay. God, every time this song comes on I think it's shit. Let me take it off the playlist now before I do anything else. How do I get to that? Remove from this playlist. There we go. Back to the classic NCS crap. Morning, gotcha. People live in Tour. They do live in Tour 10, Samir. They literally camp out there. Right. All I want to be is at the bottom of that hill, between the 2 yardage markers. So 20% max. 3-3. 2-3 with a Thor. Do not use too much curl on this hole. You should really use a Quasar, but everybody uses too much curl here. With this wind, you barely need any. You see people going max right curl in every single wind and landing in the bunker. And they seem surprised. Because I nearly put it in the rough. It is in the rough, nearly. Morning, Andy. Nice to see you, sir. That snow this morning was a shock. I opened the blinds. Our lass was getting ready to take the kids, and I said, "Oh, give us 5 minutes. I'll have to dust your car down." Don't know where that came from. Phil, welcome, sir. Nice to see you. Sniper's perfect for Tour 11. Different story for 12. Is it? Is that right? Okay, it must just be Ian telling me I can't use a sniper in 11. Yes, and don't forget the Windwankers, of course, Dr. Devo. What level cat is required for 10, 11? Well, apparently we don't need a cat for 10. Right, there's Min. This is uphill. It's usually uphill 15, but we've gone further left, so I'm going to play uphill 10. It's 7-8. So Min would be 1-9. It's a bit inconsistent till you get to about here, though. Right, now we're approaching well past Min. Let's go 2-3. You do get a dead bounce there occasionally. It's a pretty minging little landing area. The green and the fairway before it are both undulated, so the best place to be is nearer, well, I can't show you now because it's gone, but further right, but in the bottom of that valley basically. 355, 357 on the drive. Always plays uphill 15% straight at the hole. A little bit of backspin, Min Thorn. You love the sense of humour. Nice to hear, Samir. Thank you. Sometimes have to pull tighten out. Got plenty of them anyway. That's it. If you got the balls, use them. Full beans curl with Thor 6. No. Not for me. But your mileage may vary. Yes, Robert, it will absolutely improve your game. Anyone that tells you otherwise is lying. It will take some getting used to, but go and play some friendlies. And even in Tour 4, if you're playing Tour 4 friendlies where the wins aren't very big, still put the numbers in every time. It's all about getting used to putting the numbers in. You've got 45 seconds. This 30-second thing's a myth. This clock is 45 seconds for regular games. So you have 45 seconds or thereabouts to do everything. So just build a routine. So my routine is win pops up, win goes straight in the app, number goes in brain, and then fiddle about. And then if you need to go back to it like we did there to change the thing, it's just about getting used to adding an extra thing to your setup and giving enough time to it. Right, 30%. Rough bump for days here. What's your target for points? I've committed to 10k plus tourney results. Well, I've passed my pledge already, Tom, but I'm going to try and get 10k before the season is out, which would be the most I've done. Hopefully more, but at least 10k. Cat 5's the min for Tour 11, there we go, thank you, Rock. Sniper all day and 10 for you. Cat is only level 4, yeah. I probably need to learn how to use the Guardian as well, to be honest. That's another club that I just ignore constantly. But yeah. Gotcha lives in 10, only needs Cat for Nordic Fjords long ones. So opinion is split, but that's a good thing. It's always a good thing. 8-7 for this. He looked like he was close, was he? I like to try no spin if I can. Did we say 8-7? Never easy to adjust that one. But let's have a look. Sit ball. No, it's going to run on through. Didn't see his shot though. Looked like he was closer than that. Yes, he was. Well played. So we're getting our ass handed to us here. I play Tour 8 deliberately because I usually win about 70% of the games, but this is not going well. How many points have we even put up? No, we must have checked. I've already checked. Should we try something else? Should we do some 9? Should we do some 10? We can do some 10 if you want. Don't really want to spend too much time in there. We might play with Titans here. So if we're going to play this, then we'll stick that back together. Actually, you probably need a big dog, no? Really, a big dog 8 is better than a cat 4, but we'll mainly be using that bag, so that's fine. Cat's more of a kitten. Love it. Love it. Oh dear. In tourneys, do you put clubs, blah blah blah, tell you elevation midman when you're on course? Don't know what you mean, Robert. Type that again in English for me. Need half a backspin. In that wind, you're probably right. I like to try no spin. I always try for no spin, but that was probably too much tailwind. And to be honest, that usually wins anyway. 9 has been good to you this season. The Sharks are out in 10. Win balls every other. Well, let's have a go. Come on. What's the worst that can happen? We'll do some 10. Then we might. If we've got 9 maxed, I'm loath to open it, but we'll have a look. We'll see. We'll see about that rock. Do you want it in Geordie? Go on then. Stick it in Geordie. Speaking of Geordies, Adam. Caught Adam's stream last night. Lovely to hear those tones on stream. Right, we're going to open up chest slots just in case we win anything. Which probably won't happen. But you never know. Nothing like playing a 2 or 10 game, winning, and then not having had a chest for it. So 3 million a pop. I think our bankroll's about 170 million, which is clearly more than the 10 times the buying nonsense. But I don't subscribe to that. I subscribe to the always have shed loads more than what you're paying. So if we get down to... I absolutely detest this hole. Fucking hate it. That's my bunker, right there. It's called Tony's bunker. Right, 7-9. 10%, power 3. 5-2. So we're going to go 5-2 rings further than that is. Should be there. I find new ways to land in this bunker every time I play this hole. This, however, is a gift of a win, so if that had gone in the bunker, I would have retired from Golf Clash. I haven't really looked at the new ball, Leslie. I think, was it another power 5? It looked like a ball we've had recently. I'm not sure what it is. Do I have a delay? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 6 seconds rock is what it looks like. Yeah, good wind. Kind wind. Absolutely, Gary. Oh, is he in the rough? Oh, can you say a free win? Give us a headwind here, please. Headwind. Lovely. No caddy wind for him. Now, there is a big glitch here, isn't there? Try and avoid the glitch, Tony. Just get it on the green. Stop fannying around. Didn't want to play this with overpower, but we will. But we will. Come on then. Be good to us. It's not pretty, but it'll do. It'll do. 315, is that what it is? You prefer the bunker at the end of the fairway. You're choosy about your bunkers, Drew. No, I always go in that one in the middle of the fairway. It's quite amusing. We have named it Tony's bunker. You know, when you play real golf and it's the captain's bunker and you have to put 50 pence in the pot if you go in there. That's Tony's bunker. There's a little plaque and everything. So a 315 ball. Yeah, I suppose it's a nice ball. I just really want power 0 win 5 balls to make an appearance. I'm starting to wonder if they ever will again. I think they may have stopped doing them, to be honest. Although Dan's got a theory that they're just waiting and they're going to bring one soon and everyone's going to buy the big package through fear of not seeing it again for another year. Right, this lad's probably going to make this, so this is not going to be a free win. The Rapier. Season 18. Okay. Free win! Woohoo! it's been more than that, I think, Rock, hasn't it? It's been over half a year. Someone said it was was it the Zenith? Might have been one after the Zenith, possibly. Still no sign of this goddamn cat card. Come on. Got me dog shit in the tournament chest. Give us a decent... Give us one cat card, PD. Please. Magic Mike, welcome. For the win. For the win. Right, what have we got this time? Is that music too loud, by the way? It sounds loud where I am, but when I watch the stream back, it's never as loud as I think it is, so... If it's too loud, please tell me. Happy to turn it down, or off, if you're really not a fan. Hey, Sith Lords. So this should be basic ball one each, because we're both grinding. Let's see if he does it. He does. So if you're in Sith Lords or Bushwhackers, or any 19th, I think it is, family as well, if you match up with another and you flash the shades, the expectation is to play basic ball, and whoever wins the first match forfeits the second, I believe. I think that's how it works. I've never done it, so I wouldn't know. Oh, this is you, Rock. There we are then. Sniped immediately. Superb sniping skills. Should we strap a globe on just for him? Joking, Jesus. Can you imagine the outcry? Let's get this on. What is 12-2 on a 8-1? Don't think it's going to get there. But we'll have a blast anyway. Oh, what's happened here? Oh, she's over. Sit. Jesus Christ. That's right where I wanted it. Right where I wanted it. David, welcome. Nice to see you. 43 Amazons and 23 Grim Reapers. Thanks very much, PD. Feel your pain, brother. Absolutely feel your pain. They're just a bunch of bastards, really, aren't they? Let's be honest. I say this every week. Well, every time I get a top 3, I say, if you get top 3, you should be guaranteed a certain calibre of club in your chest. Not them all, just one. Whee! Ooh. Oh, hello. That looks alright. Let's go a token 3 rings from there, see what happens. Massive great right. Here it comes though, down the hill. Dale, welcome. Nice to see you, bud. That wasn't too far away. Or deliberately loses it, Rock. Doesn't really matter what you do. I mean, if you want to play the third, we can play the third if you like. But yeah, I think usually if you win the first one, you just immediately forfeit the next one. But it's up to you, sir. As long as we take 1 win apiece, I don't mind playing the third out if you want to do that. No problem. You've never won the first game. Jason, that's harsh. I've never matched up like this with a fellow grinding clanmate from the 19th. Right. Let's see if this still works. It's usually 5 back and just over. 5 back, 3 right. I haven't got the 3 right, so We'll still do the 1-to-1 though. I'm going to use plenty of this. And a great right to boot. Coming in hot. So that wasn't the best way to do it. Cliff, good morning. First live stream, welcome along. Nice to have you here, sir. Watch a lot of the videos. Season 11 ball is what I show as the... Yes, I think you are right. I think there was the Zenith and then someone said there was a season ball. So season 11, we're now in season 19, is that right? So 8 seasons have passed, which is 8 months, or close enough to it. Ludicrous. Ludicrous. Funnel alert. This is a proper shot. Look at this. He knows what he's doing. Well played, sir. That's how you play this hole with a basic ball. So don't forget to rematch. That's the worst thing when they nick off. Where's my free win back? Yeah, well, let's do no move target then. On the third. Or do you want to do it on this one? Whatever you want. It's me first, so I'll have to decide. Do you want to do it here or do you want to... No move target? We'll go no move target. So, we're going to have to hit a considerable great right here. Good right, in fact. What should we aim for? Should we aim for the outside of the white ring? More, in fact. More than that. About there. That's still not enough. Nice rough bump layup though. Sure you'll all agree. Thank you. Wasn't what I meant, but I'll take it. Why am I doing that? You can hear me speak. I'll just talk to you instead. Exhale, welcome. How do you adjust for the wind? I don't see you using the take shot button. I have grid lines on a screen protector. So you can't see them, but I have them. Got a Falcon upgrade for your Expert 9th, Castaway Boomerang and Sahara for Pro Gold. Nice for the Falcon, dog shit for the rest. You'll just take a small salary, Dr. Devo. To be negotiated. To be negotiated, right. 16 rings is... I don't know if that's at max. We can't move it to find out. But if it moves 16 rings, it'll go... So we need a bit of overpower. Not a lot, but a little bit. A bit of topspin. Hopefully just finish on the end of this fairway. Or somewhere near there. Tell you what, I'll take that. Thanks, bud. Let's talk terms, Devo. Let's talk terms. I always have room for another right-hand man. Always. You work with some right plebs, Scott. Random, but okay. Junglist and Sahara. Don't spend them all at once, Jason. You've not even been playing 8 months, so they're definitely going to get your money, Tom. Absolutely. This is the thing. I feel a bit sorry for people who... I almost moved that there. Do you know that? I almost moved that instinctively. 15-2. I don't even know what that'll do to it. It's going to land way up there, so we need to hit a decently good right. No spin. Wish I'd used a bit of backspin now, actually. That's maybe too much. Fucking hell. Tragic. On the green, though. Zenith was right after the Easter egg ball last year. I remember the Easter egg ball. I bought that. Not a lot, but I did buy the small pack. That ball came out when we had Sunshine Glades in the tournament, because I remember buying it deliberately for the 9th hole, the par 5. Yeah. Oh, do you know what? That wasn't far away. Was not far away at all. Right, what am I doing? Tapping this in? Because I need this win, don't I? Jesus, I might not tap it in. Woohoo! Fenzi knocker. Great left. Could be curtains. Just enough. Tap it in. I think I've still got a couple, Dr. Devo. I didn't buy them on many. I think I bought them on this account because it didn't have many Zerks at the time. And I dare say I've still got a few left. Funny looking things they are. Very funny. Perfect. Get it. Baller. This is where he accidentally wins a shootout, you see. And then I'll go on to the 19th hole and say, this guy's not playing by the rules. Right. We were almost clanmates, Rock. I offered up Golden Ferret to... Am I moving this? Do you know what? I could easily go in the water here. I think you should just forfeit this to me. Oh, God. Yeah, very wise. Thank you. Good luck, brother. Good game. Oh, dear. What would Wind 5 par 0 be best for? Par. I get you. Yes, tourney par 3s. So, see if we can get back to Master 3. Should we stay in 10? What do you want to do? I'm happy to move if you want to see something else. I think we'll pop this chest no matter what we're doing. I'll catch you later, Robert. Thank you for coming, sir. We'll stick with 10. We will not be using a basic ball this time, though. That's for sure. Oh, for fuck's sake. This goddamn hole. In this win, I'm so tempted to just play over there. I really am. Stop being a fanny though, Tony. Come on. Get your shit together. 3 rings of OP. Doesn't need that much backspin. Eight, 6. Is this 20 or 10? I think it's 10, 6, 7. 3 rings back up. Are we in Tony's bunker? Over it again. Twice in one day. People will talk. People will talk. You just got a cat card on 2-rate, you horrible, horrible person. Can I have it, please? I'll swap you for 3 Thor's cards if you want. Well done, Rish. I might have to go back to 2-rate then if that's where they're handing them out. And they obviously know, don't they? People that say it's random. It's not bloody random. You're not stuck needing 1 card for 3 weeks. That's just ludicrous. Power Zero is what you played in the blasted tournament. Oh dear, that's good. So he's got a Titan on, so both power 3 balls. A fair shootout. Jesus, look at that wind. Right, let's just see. We're going to have to go probably 1-1 actually, so if that's as far as we can reach, 5, 10, somewhere around here. Roll, my precious, roll. Take that. So is the... I need to find out now, I want to know. Is the next tournament the Community Cup? Let's have a look on Facebook. Oh, I can't because I'm using my phone for the bloody chat. I'll have to look later. I think they said it was going to be the next one. Yeah, tend to agree, Barry. I think it'd be nice if you got random wind, but then it was the same wind for the whole. So if you had a headwind to start, you had that headwind throughout. So this will be a shootout. Pardon me. And welcome, Barry. Is it the first time I've seen you? Nice to have you here. Or have you just been a silent assassin for most of it? You just got matched with a Bushwhacker. No response to sunglasses, but I'll give 2 out of the 3. Or should you give him 3 out of the 3? Who is it? I'm in the clan now. I'll type in the chat. They might not realise, to be honest. But if nothing's said, then maybe just go 1 each and leave it at that. Unless you're happy to give away all 3, in which case, crack on. They're not going to say no. Oh dear. Right, at least he's first. We can sit and think about how we're going to mess this up for 45 seconds. Let's try and see what he does. I'd like to learn this sniper shot, because everybody I play against, in everything but a headwind, uses it and gets quite close. Whereas I'm dog shit at it. You're praying for changing winds for tourney rounds, Gary. Mix it up a bit. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Devo. See, that's what I usually do, what he's just done. So I fancy 10% min Thor, perhaps. Should get us closer than that. 8 rings would be 4-1. Oh god, we've got the fucking airlock on. How much backspin's that got? Nowhere near enough. Right, change of plans. 9 rings, 8 rings at mid. Just going to do this. Because through the back is safe, isn't it? Fucking hell, this is ugly. Oh god. Instantly regretting this already. Instant regret as soon as I started adjusting that. Please don't be shit. Or please be less shit than his. Oh, we'll take it. We'll take it. A little bit panicked. 1-1 is that, Sean? Thank you. Good luck, sir. He's laughing at me. He knows. He knows I don't know what I'm doing. Bless him. Bless him. So I thought we had the Thor on. This is why I play with the Thor in case I ever need it in a shootout, mainly from playing in Tour 9. That's why it's an overhang from that. Let's keep popping chests and playing Tour 10 until it goes wrong. Why not? So I did try to go 1-to-1+1 there, which seemed to work. Probably more luck than judgment, but we'll take it. Let's not argue. It's a booty. Thank you all. Thank you. You're too kind. Too kind by far. Right. Oh, is this send it wind? I've never ever sent it on this hole. Should we have a bit of fun trying to send it? Send it. Probably isn't close to send it wind, is it? What's 11-4? It's only 7-5, Tony. Get hold of yourself, man. So do not use all the topspin, is the advice here. That's 5, 7-5. Look at you all. No, don't. Don't send it. Don't catch the glitch roll. Fucking hell, every time I play this hole, this happens. I was originally using all the top, and I learnt that was too much, but I thought that would have been fine. Deary me. Deary me. Less shitty than his. You know what I meant. Zerked it. I could have zerked it. You're right, Gary. Tighten if you do, said Devo. Don't do it, gotcha, says safe play. Is this lad sending it? Go on then. No clan. Look at all that silver, well, goldware. Oh. Ooh. Right, can we reach? Oh, you better believe we can. Might even reach for the rough bump, because I don't fancy this at all. What would 11-5 be? 9-3 at max. The fuck? That's 5. I don't think this is going to be 9-3. I'm going to play 8-3. Because I remember the last time I tried this, I ended in the bunker. That was close to it as well. But we'll take that. That's fine. That patch of rough has your name written all over it, Drew. A few of your divot marks in there, is there? Yeah, mine too. Should have sent it, Gary. Should have sent it. Send it. Always go for it, says Caddy Shacked. Yeah, this will be interesting here. Caddy win will get anybody there. Touche, touche. Not 10% when you roll that far, okay. No, too much. Unlucky. Look at me, Kingmakers on 2 of 10. Don't tell Ian, Jesus, he'll disown me. He'll disown me. Don't mention it to Pete either. Whatever you do. Right, let's see if Hines can knock this in. I can't believe someone with that kind of... Clearly a grinder though. 17,000 points this season. How can he have any points if he's not in a clan? Maybe there's a glitch going on here. Who knows? Who knows? You're snitching. Don't snitch, Gary. Don't snitch. Oh, get in. No, grazes the edge. Unlucky. Unlucky. Possibly a sold account. Maybe. Maybe. But I like him. We'll give him another one if he wants it. He doesn't want it, that's fine. You still get the point, she just... okay. Didn't know that. Didn't know that. Right. We'll keep popping and playing, shall we? Pop and play. That's the name of the game today. I'm going to get this goddamn cat card if it kills me. Should we play Golden Shot? Should we take the free shot? Oh, I can't because the picture's on the phone that I'm using to watch the chat. We'll do that another day. Okie doke, Dr. Devo. Thank you for being here, sir. Much appreciated. Right, how many trophies short are we here? 120. So that would put us to 3634-ish. So that would put us less than 300 away. So this is kind of as far as I get in Tour 10 to this kind of amount of cups or trophies, and then it all goes to shit. But let's keep going. Is Steve from the Bushwhackers a pal of yours? Absolutely, yes. He's a right-hand man of the channel. Slickshot Steve. Catch you later, guys. Thank you for being here. You got the aqua chest. It wasn't up to much. Think you'll invest your £5 in the ball pack. Possibly sensible. Possibly sensible, Ian. Always worth considering what the best value is going to be. Right, who's doing what in here? Race to 500 points. These guys are just animals in here. It's not a race to 1, Brad, it's a race to 10. I wish I'd seen them racing. Oh well. Never mind. Drive this one, no top spin. Is it good wind? I wasn't even looking. What's he used there? Power 1 ball. What, over there? Straight over? Or this way? Across, you mean? I don't really want to use a Kingmaker in this wind. Saying that, I'm going to have to use... Let's go with this. Quickly, Tony, funny. 11. 10 is 7. Slow and steady. Probably ends up in the water. No, it'll skirt on by, that's fine. We'll take that. But thank you, Sean. APOC. Should have done it. Morning, Emily. Nice to see you. You got crap in your chest, Samir. I think most of us do, don't we, really? I see these people posting pictures of APOC cards and Thor's Hammer cards and Cataclysm cards. I think it's a myth. Definitely a myth. 80 Grim Reapers and a Gold Pro. What a treat. I can't remember what I got in the Gold Expert one. I think it was Amazons and other such shite. In the hole. Well played. Well played. %10 on all your Endbringers. That's what DMAC says. Good enough for DMAC, good enough for me. 5 at mid. There's max. There's mid. Five at mid, we said. Oh, come on now, for goodness sake. Wretched. You got 20 Thor's cards. Nice, Peter. You deserve them. 31 in Pro. Christ, you deserve 100 Thor's cards. 100 of the things. Right, I think I've had enough 10 now. That's our first... It's not our first loss, but I'm going to stick there before I spoil it. I'm going to go back down and play some more 8. Now that I've... If I can do that every day, if I can go in there and win or gain 2 or 3 wins net every day, then that would be fine. That might be the plan, actually. Pop in, fill a few chests with 10, then go back and grind 8. Sounds like a plan. Let's go with that. 13 Thor's Hammer cards for 4th in Pro. Nice. Nice, Barry. You think PD games your card packs if your clubs are 5 to 6 plus if you win lowers? If you win with lowers, you get better. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Crap for your Pro Gold, Christian, but Thor's Hammers for your 8th place finish. Strange how these things work, isn't it? Very strange. Yeah, so Caddyshack's disputing that theory or that hypothesis immediately. Not having any of it. Who knows how they do it? Who knows? But I know I'm not alone. I know Fenzi's mentioned in the past one of his accounts. It eventually got a big APOC drop. I think with an expert gold. I remember watching the chest opening, and he got something ludicrous like 100 odd APOCs, and he went straight from a 2 to a level 5, I think. But he'd had endless gold banners on that account in expert, I think, before that point, and yet only had an APOC 2, which is just ludicrous. Back to the navies, please. Let's not waste our beloved quasars on this. Four 9. Let's have it back over here. A mighty 3 rings. Bit of right curve. Trundle it up the hill. Oh, we speed roll at the end, so a bit further. 324. 327. You think that 4th to 10th gets better epics and try to bridge the gap to the ban owners? That would be another hypothesis. What I wonder is, does it make a difference when you log in for your weekend round, for example, when you log in determines your bracket, doesn't it? So if you go in at a certain time, you slot. Supposedly it does, although I've got another question to ask about that later. So is the same true with chests? Is my chest predetermined? Was I always going to get the chest I got, or had I logged in 2 minutes later, would I have got a different chest? How does it work? They'll never tell you, obviously. So we're right back at min here. Minus 10% for me. I know not everybody agrees, so I'll play 4.1. There's a nice wee funnel here. Not really a funnel actually, but a bit of a soft spot. Let's call it a soft spot. So we'll go 4-1. And hit a massive great right, just to make sure we miss that little funnel. Dirty. You think they're predetermined, yeah. What have I missed, Rish? What? Can I not see your messages? Where are we? Where are we? Let me scroll back. I'm working off the phone with this. It's a bit harder than usual. The laptop's decided to pack in. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Oh, here we are. 3 katanas wasted by him. Even after your APOC 2 dunk attempt, let him good games, please. It's the game. I think what you're saying is the guy was wasting balls when you were trying to offer him free wins. In which case, that's crazy. Who was it? Who were you playing? Who were you up against, Rish? What's happened there? Did he... Oh well. I don't know what happened there. But as usual, I'm not paying any attention to my opponent's shots, so... When that happens, it's usually a surprise. Right, crack on. Let's get this maxed again, and then we'll consider going back up to 10. No promises, though. So the snow's all gone here. The sun is out, and the snow's melted, thankfully. First snow for the year. Hopefully the last. Tony v Tony. Love it. Love it. Hey Bunky, how we doing? How do we fare? We did well. We got a gold on Milo, an expert, with a 31. We got a silver on Ferret, an expert, with a 31, which is a bit annoying because that 31 would have won a lot of brackets, but can't grumble too much. And I think we got another, maybe 2 top 10s and like a 20 odd. And in rookie we got a gold and a silver, so it was quite a profitable tournament, which I'm glad about, because I'd have put all that effort and time in to get nothing out of it. I'd have been a little bit pissed off. So yeah, we had a good time. How about yourself, Bunky? How did you do? You had a ton in Northern Ireland as well, did you? Yeah. Absolute covering of it this morning here. It was more that sort of slushy ice stuff, really, not really snow, but so we'll try and do the layup. Top 10 in rookie, top 20 in pro and expert. Not awful. Not awful at all. Very good. On that course as well. Very good. What did you all think? Did you enjoy it? The fact that it was a harder course and there was nothing easy. Do you think they should do more like that? I think all majors should be like that, certainly. But I wouldn't mind those kind of courses more often. You loved it. Good. Good. You loved it too, Jason. Sounds like a lot of people loved it. That's good. Just shows you if they take their time to think about... Because those holes, even with kinder winds, have been designed very well in terms of giving you opportunities to do things like rough bumps, but also prohibiting you from doing certain things with the shape of the fairways and where the bunkers are and stuff. Hated every hole of it. Shut up, Mr. Minus 31. Back in your box, you, with your Thor's hammer cards. So yeah, and I think Ian was talking about this the other day. Get in. What a shot. What a shot. Tourney special. They could do this on a lot of pre-existing courses if they just thought about the wins that they set a bit more. They could make par 5s hard to get. This is pretty much exactly what the tournament was. What was it then? 1-1 minus a click or something. Where's the spot? There's the spot. This spot seems to have got worse since the tournament. Or is that it there? Not convinced by that, you know. We'll do 1-1. Yeah, what would that be then? 4.5. Great left. You absolute clown. Might be alright with a wind to the right. You never know. That's not what happened in the tournament. It never went that high up the hill. Oh, Ballinger for the win. Deary me. 1-1 plus half a ring is usually what you play. There we are. I knew I'd done something wrong. But we'll take it. We'll take it. You think every par 5 should be as long as they were on that course, Samir? Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Is it me? Is it him? Come on, lad. Where's Tony, lad? Yeah, there is another funnel higher up, Barry. I used to play that funnel before we had the tournament where that funnel was found. I used to play the funnel you're describing religiously. Because occasionally you would just get stuck at the very top of the green, but then you'd have an end bringer, which you would hit about 3 inches away from where it was, and it would trickle all the way down. It was lovely. Lovely. Just doing a bit of grind on 7 and someone pulls a Zerk. And you beat them with the Quasar. Well done, Ian. Put them in their box. The Ballinger did fix it, you're right. It added that extra half a ring. Mine too, Peter. Mine too. The game was the account. Let them know good games and end up splitting. You got a hole one in the last shootout, nice. The game, I'll have a look, see who it is. You like the no move target shot here? That's kind of what I do. I think I move it a wee bit though. I play 20 max, which may or may not be right, so that's going to be 7. So I kind of go up to there. And as we found out last time, you do need the one top. What did we say? 7 rings? Yeah, we did. How close was he? I didn't look. Didn't look because I like a surprise. Roll! Wee bit short. You're a Thor user on this one as well, Samir. Lee was talking about that earlier. Lord Lee was saying the same thing. He said even in a tailwind, he uses the Thor. Three hole in ones are playing left side, Barry. Nice. Is that with a curly ball, with a ball with side spin? Because I usually use navigators, but if there's a nice path in from the left, it doesn't require more than 2.5 bars of side spin, please let me know, sir. No move target with sniper, 20% max. Headwind about 3.2-ish. 3.2-ish top spin. Tailwind about 2. Yeah. So I used 1 and pushed up a bit, didn't I? So that's... I'll bear that in mind, thank you. Right, let's give this everything it's got. And pray that it gets over or trickles out. Let's just start that again. Oh dear. Sandy Lyle, bounce. Stop bouncing. Get in the bunker. Ugly. You need more side spin than I have. I thought you would, Barry, that's why I asked. There was a shot like that in the tournament, wasn't there? I think GC Addict TV, Chris Davis Hagen was playing from the left with oodles and oodles of right spin. And I think 2 backspin or 1 One backspin. You can actually play the driver from the left side as well. It's a very funnel-esque line in with the driver with a bit of backspin. Crosswinds in between. So 2.75 or 3.5, something like that. Yeah. Oh no. Nothing worse than playing safe and doing that. Saying that, he's in a better position than me. But neither of us will reach, which is lucky for us. What a wind. It's got to be downhill, surely. Surely. Ooh, not that much downhill though. 7-9. We'll give this a few beans, but not many. Man, that needle's fast. This could be in the other bunker. Have you ever seen such bullshit? Oh dear. Kunwa, welcome along. Nice to see you. So, now we could be in trouble. But I think we owe Tony one, because we great lefted it to half the last hole. The Garrison. They love to grind. Lovely. Open as well. An open clan. There you go. If you love to grind, the Garrison is wide open, waiting for members. Master 1. You're good. Thanks, Barry. Right, where's he? He can make that. Oh, yes, please. Oh, tempted. Tempted? How far is it? I'm calling it 60%. I'm going for it. Why not? 4-6. We'll give ourselves a little bit of leeway. It's not going to reach the hole anyway, but not enough topspin. The bunker strategy. It's a much underused play, Bunky. You of all people with a name like that should appreciate it. You use it all the time. There we go. What shall we name that bunker? No, we're not. We're rarely in either of those bunkers, Magic Mike. So we'll leave those for someone else. But that bunker on Nordic Fjords, par 5, that's definitely mine. Definitely mine. No grinding this week. It's a week off. Enjoy your week off, Samir. Oh, he's going back door. Loves a bit of back door, does our Tony, by the looks of it. Let's see it then. Tricky in a strong tailwind, the backdoor shot, in my experience. Doesn't usually come back as much as you think, but he's got it. Well played, that man. Let's hope he wants a third. Seems like he will. Oh, but that reeks of I'm off now. Got me rematch. Oh, you people. You either rematch or you don't. Only rematch when I lose. Right, crack on. Let's have a quick check. I should have wrote down what we were on at the start so I know how many points we did. Anyway. Let's just see. 640. So I think we're on about 6.3 something. I don't know. Let's not dwell on it though. Let's crack it. There's that new ball. Let's have a look at this. It's a bit like that Luchador ball, but more colourful. At least it's round. Good stats, I suppose, but... What was it, 315? Have we got anything like that, 315? So I don't know what any of these are. That's close. Still got 4 left, we were talking about them before. So it's a better Easter egg ball, and it's spherical, which is always a bonus. Is that 315? No, I don't know. I don't think we'd be buying any though. Exactly, I wish they did $10 £10 packs as well. I think they would make more money if they did. Well, maybe they wouldn't. Maybe people would stop buying the 20s and buy the 10s. Who knows? Right, let's get this back to Max. Si, good afternoon, sir. How are you doing? You've missed some of it. Yeah, I wouldn't say you've missed most of it. I don't know how long I've been on. I'm doing all the chat off my phone today because the laptop's misbehaving, so I don't know how long I've been on. I'll probably do another hour if you can stomach it. Stealth, is it the same as the stealth deal? There we are. I didn't buy any of them, so maybe I need to buy some of these. I don't need to buy them, but every week though I say no more balls. No more balls. You've got balls that you don't even use. But anyway. Sidespin one's BS for Kent Paul. Yeah. Can always make up for sidespin with curl, but never as easy or dependable, is it? Tony, was you. Anthony, why didn't you give us the third game? You ran away, you took your points and ran away. Well played, sir. That was a lovely, lovely thorn. This is not going to end well at all. Did he use a big ball? Don't really want to wave the white flag here. I think we're going to end up screwed either way here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Perfect shot.
Well, that's the best we can do from there with that ball. Season 18 ball was the same, was it, as well? Thank you, Rock. Oh, you've just said it was you. No worries, sir. You attend to whatever you need to. Pleasure to play you. And a lovely, lovely thorn. Who doesn't love a bit of backdoor? That's what they always say. No worries, Rish. Been on 205. Thank you, Drew. So if we do another hour, that'll be 3 hours, which is kind of when I become useless, to be honest, if not sooner. But
Great shot.
yeah, I do it all the time. No more balls, and then I end up thinking, just buy the $5 pack, just for the gems. That's what I tell myself. Just buy it for the gems. Which is why I've got like 25,000 gems on 3 accounts now. Right, where is he? Is he in the shit or not? Who knows? I'm gonna have to hoof this down a bit. It's hard to tell what we need here. I think we need some backspin. Ugh. Ugh. At least it wasn't a great left. This should be in the shit too. Get off that hill. Get off. Lovely. Played for and got. Dearie me. Oh, no worries, Anthony. No worries, no worries, no worries. Have yourself a great afternoon with your wee girl. He's in the rough, is he? Okay. Should be perfect and in from here, though. For David, Vespania Power. Oh.
Great shot.
Or a great writing in.
Eagle.
Well played. Right.
Eagle.
I think we might need another coffee. What's up, Jamie? Welcome along, sir. Right. I have been going here and bouncing. We'll try this again. I think the sniper's probably the better play, but 4.5, 10%, 4.5 rings. Two and one, maybe. We'll try that. Needs a perfect ball though, and it's a Goliath, so the chances are slim, but we got one. Down off the hill? No? Yes? Maybe? Yeah, it's alright, but doesn't often win on this hole. You're going for a shower, you can't take us with you. Don't worry, Rish, that might get weird. Enjoy your shower. B-52, is it comparable to Goliath at level 8? Yes. Well, sorry, do you mean B-52? What have I got? B-52 level 4. I think you need a 5 before you consider using it. The thing is, it's not got the top spin, so for tour play, if you're taking a Goliath, it's sometimes because you want the top spin. Like there's a couple of rough bumps you can play with the Goliath in Tour 8s, for example, that you just wouldn't be able to do with a B-52. Hey Seth, welcome. Thank you for the beverages and the good luck, my friend. B-52 level 5. Yeah, I mean, well in that case, if it's situational, like for a tournament hole, then yes, absolutely. So think back to the... Which one was it? Think there was a tourney hole about 2 tournaments ago where we were playing Thor's Hammer, par 5 it was, driving to the end of the fairway, then rough bumping a Goliath, and that rough bump for me was better with the B-52 because it only needed 1 or 2 topspin, not the 7 or 8 that the Goliath has. So yeah, I think at level 5 you can think about switching. Let's see what I've got. I think I've got a 4. No, I've got a 5. So yeah, better ball guide. The key thing's the accuracy, obviously, but limited spins and curl. So if you don't need those 3 things, topspin, backspin, curl, yes to the B-52. And once it gets higher to a level, I mean, you can see there the topspin will go to about, I don't know, 60 odd, as will the backspin. So eventually it'll become a beast. Although I think the Grizzly now, despite its lack of distance, is favoured by many. But I don't know, I don't play the higher tours, so I'm not sure what they use up there. Oh, no, that one. That one. And then your phone rings. Get some ceiling speakers, there's an idea. Listen to us in the shower. Just got a waterproof phone. You know, if you were a dedicated attendee to the channel, that's what you'd have. You'd have a waterproof phone, Rich. You'd take us everywhere with you. I'm joking. Grunberg slopes again. I think this will be plus. I think they're all plus 10. The par 5, the par 4s. This one is Apox 6 and a katana. See if he switches. Nope. Almost played exactly the same number of games as this guy. We haven't reached that level. That's fine, Rish. Don't worry. I mean, you haven't even bought me flowers yet, so...
Perfect shot.
You're right, we're not there yet. We're not there. That's nice. It's exactly the drive we had in the tournament. Well played. Let's see if we can match him with a Navi. 5-1. This might be the time for a Quasar, to be honest, but let's try and make do. What did we say that was? 3-2. We want to be about there. Just 3 rings of overpower. So let's see if we get 3 rings back here. Nearly. So it really doesn't need much. Just a tickle. It'll always bend right at the end there. Fairway's kind to us towards the end of that shot. So this was a 30% thorn at 10% elevation, or thereabouts. No spin straight at the hole, but that was with a nice tailwind. This is a bit crossy. You went with the ceiling speakers. It changes the showering experience. There we are. But you listen to music, not the soothing voices of golf crashers. There's always time to change that sign. Audiobooks are available. Joking. How much longer? I'd say at least half an hour, Seth. What time is it now? 1:30, just after. Maybe half an hour, maybe an hour and a half, who knows. I can play till about 3 if I want to. Get in. Oh! Well played. The Grizzly never adjusts right for you. Apparently the Grizzly numbers are screwed in either notebook or caddy, I'm not sure which. That's min. Tempted to just spin this from min. What would min be? It would be 1.8, so we'll go 1.9. And see how it treats us.
Perfect shot.
A bit pacey, but good, good. Take it. What's he laughing at? Thanks, man. It's not like I hit great. Grating in deserves laughter. Oh, this shootout. I love this shootout now. Love it. Not in this wind, but spoke too soon. We'll try. So that's the stock setup. halfway onto the fringe at the hole. Now, 10.4 will be about there. And because it's a headwind, it's quite a strong headwind actually, go 1. And then 10.4, 1 to 1. Just eyeball the 4. I've had more hole-in-ones on this shootout since it was in the tournament than any other hole. Couldn't get it for toffee in the tournament, and that's not going to be in, but close enough. Possibly. We'll see. We'll see. You can't stand the B-52 at level 6, and that's why I use the Grizzly at level 8 90% of the time. Indeed. Probably depends on the tour you're playing as well, doesn't it, Paul? I'd imagine. I'm not sure. Vader, welcome. We're now sitting first with a 70k lead over your C100 cut. Excellent. Couldn't be doing it without your knowledge. No. Entire clan lend. Verily have Oh, good. I'm glad they were helpful, sir. Oh, look at that. Thank you for the $4.99, sir. That's unnecessary but much appreciated. Thank you very much, Mike. Please give Mike some love in the chat, everyone. What an absolute gent. I'm glad to hear you've got a nice cushion. That's good. Cushions are always good.
Great shot.
It's Caddy, is it? You use Notebook, which is okay. Yeah, if you do use Caddy and you've got a level 7 Grizzly, then just change it to level 8 in the app, because it has the same distance and accuracy and is correct apparently in the app with a level 8, whereas a level 7 spews out all kinds of weird numbers. So that was enough. That was enough. No more for the tank. He's had enough. He wasn't impressed with our Thorn, and he clearly didn't like our shootout, so... Are we getting close to maxing this again? Come on, we're nearly there. Nearly there. Can't listen to Ian or Tony while you're in the shower. Those accents are just too hard to resist arousal. Oh, dear me. Yes, go Sith Lords indeed. So the Sith Lords are pushing for C100s, and the Bushwhackers, I think, were the only two 19th clans pushing to get to C100. Obviously, family are hoping to stay there, as they always do. And Clanables and Hole Hunters have no intentions of staying there, so let's hope both Sith Lords and Bushwhackers make it. Would be nice. They're first, right. Booms for Vader, love it. Love it, thank you very much. Yeah, so the guides last week took a long time, but I think were worth doing, and I will try and do them again. I'm not always going to have that much time, that's the thing. They were done at a strange time of day though. I started doing them after I finished streaming on, I want to say Thursday, might have been Friday, Thursday. I think I started them at like 2:30 in the morning and finished them about
Great shot.
7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, something like that. Anyone that's made guides like that will know they're not as easy to make as you might think. But they were worthwhile. I enjoyed the process of making them, to be honest. Same with the golden shot things. I enjoyed doing it, and obviously if it helps people, all the better. So 4-3 with a blast. Should we blast? Where's 4-3 going to take us? Yeah, it's going to have to be a blast. A blast with some curl. Great right. Great right. Get over that rough. Lucky, but we'll take it. Right, let's make a coffee. More coffee needed.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Right, what have we got? 10% uphill. Or was it 15? No, it was 10. Min would be less than a ring. So we'll go ring, shall we? One whole ring. See what it does. Ooh, wiped its feet. We got there. Just. Right, put you down for a sec while I make this coffee. Just get the milk, 2 seconds, sorry. Great, good to go. Yes, indeed, Jamie. Once you've got a basis to work from, it's always that bit easier. Totally agree. Although I'm going to try and tweak them. I think it was you that said last night about putting on pictures for the curl. So I'll need to find a space to do that somewhere on the page. Somebody else suggested maybe tweaking the plus and the minus elevation adjustments in different colours to make that a bit more obvious. So that's a good idea. So there's a few things we can do with it. You've only got so much space, that's the thing. Because I'm conscious that the pictures, the landing spot pictures weren't massive, but you've got to give something up. You can't have it all. I mean, the overview of the hole on the right of the guides, is that really necessary? It's helpful to see at a glance which hole you're on, but if you lose that, then you've got a lot more real estate space to use, so maybe we'll do that. Who knows? This one again. Same wind as well. Next week we'll be grounding your main. We might have to try and match up. Yes, indeed, Seth. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Barry. Cheers, Bunky. Naeem, thank you for the $4.99. Unnecessary but greatly appreciated, sir. Tony's the man. If Tony can do it, if Tony can't do it, nobody can. You little sweetheart. You're too kind. Please give Naeem some love in the chat. That's very, very kind of him. It's not 100% needed, but it was the only thing. Yeah, but that's fine. That's what I'm after. Is like, I'm not saying I'll do all the things people suggest, but let's have suggestions. Curl pictures are a good idea, I think. Even if I just I think was it Andrew Hagen's guides I used to follow before he started charging for them. 7246. Play this, then we'll talk more. 46. And he just had a thing at the top of his guide on like the first page, like an introduction page, where he put curl pictures there and said, "This is what I mean by half a ball of curl." So maybe that's what I'll do. Just a reference at the top. Stay humble, all you ask. That's all you'll ever get from me. You'll always have some humility on this channel. No Charlie Big Potatoes here. Mr. Ian Ballinger just strolls in as if it's nothing, on his lunch hour. Thank you for the good luck, sir. Chests were sacks of shit, Ian. Excuse my language. Absolute bag of spanners, on all accounts. The gold, the silver. One of them got some Thor cards, like 12 of them or something, but yeah. Dog shit, mate. Hope yours were better. Double gold, wasn't it, Ian? Tell the people. I think it was double gold. So I thought I was doing well, but Ian bagged 2 golds, everyone. Absolute genius. Right, we'll play 10%. We'll play... I don't know. It's an unknown number. 19% club. We'll go 3-1. Definitely letting the random number generator pick that one. Probably going to miss left. Or go straight in the hole, who knows. Deary me. 2 golden voices of one stream, the world cannot handle it. I don't know what he's all talking about. Ian's voice is heavenly. Mine is not, but it's kind of used to say it. It's kind of used. 1 gold, 2 silver set. Did you get the gold on the one that had 4 in a row? Did you keep that streak going? You probably told me this in some chat somewhere, but you'll have to remind me. It's been a busy day with very little sleep again. Oh no, one got pipped into second. Also, we're matching twins then. Gold and silver each. It wasn't the one where I told you not to blast 9, was it? Please tell me it wasn't that one. Was it that one? I'm going to be raging with myself if it was. Please don't be that one. Right, we're back to max. That's good. I'm not going to go back to 10. I'm going to stay in 8 for now. Seem to have found our groove. It wasn't that one, Seth. Ah, okay. Oh, this hole again. Are you shitting me? We've had this 3 times in a row. Play this way this time. Headwind, no dice for the straight on shot. So we'll go right side. Check out your chess, Caddyshack. They're on the channel. I will. I'll look at them after this. I definitely will. Grim Reapers for the win. Deary me. There's no justice in the world. None at all. Even less in Golf Clash. I wonder what that guy got for his minus 36 gold in the bracket of death. You sent me a Christmas tournament guide that you made, not for you to change yours, but just to show how you made mine. Excellent, thank you, Jamie. Appreciate that, sir. I'll definitely take a look at that. For some people, that's true, Naeem. I totally agree. If you're going to walk away from the tournament with a few 100 points to show for your efforts, then definitely is not worth investing the time, frankly. Ooh, that's funky. Never know what this is. Feels like 15 or 20. 4-1 at min. It's not going to reach the hole, Tony. Guess we're pushing it now then. Pushing the rings instead of pulling them. Yeah, it's rubbish. Rubbish. Doggy won with the 30. It was my only mistake-free round that got pipped with a minus 29. Isn't that ironic? I'm glad it wasn't Doggy though, otherwise I would have felt awful. I mean, I'm not glad to hear it happen to any of them, but glad it wasn't that one. Torbjorn, welcome. Nice to see you, sir. Welcome along. How were your chests, Torbjorn? Did you get anything delicious in them? Or did you get a sack of spanners like most of us? Oh, it was your mini account with no money balls that got the gold. Nice, Seth. That's even sweeter then. Well done, bud. Nothing really useful, but there rarely is, yeah. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Can anyone confirm if the next tournament is going to be that one we all voted on? I would check myself, but my phone is currently being used to watch the chat because the laptop's misbehaving. So I think it is. So I think it's Namahe Cliffs and 2 other courses that I can't remember. You think it is Caddyshacked? Nice. Should we try your technique here? No move target. What would you play here, Caddyshacked? Is that too much headwind? You got B52s, but it's like 350 more to level 8, yeah. So useful, but not yet, Torbjorn. Or should we play the back? I've never played the backspin Thor very well at all, so we'll try the headwind with a sniper. He's managed it. It's a nice shot. Well played. Well played, that man. Right, I can't remember what you said. I think you said about 3.5 top and a headwind. Did you say side spin though? It's got to be all the side spins, surely. No, I'm going to move it. I'm going to move it. I'm going to go 2. And 6-4 at 20% will be 7-6 if we have 7-6. There's a fucking bush in the way. I don't know. That was 7 something. Wee bit of overpower because I'm still not convinced 2's enough. Roll, you damn. Roll! Nearly. Nearly. Two seconds, I need to answer the phone. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Someone trying to sell me something. Oh, and of course, we're going to time out for the replay. Oh, well. Never mind. Right, sorry about that. Distracted by a text message after the phone call. I hope we're back live. Didn't go offline, just muted the mic. Anyway, I presume we are. I'll try and get this back. Indeed, Seth. Indeed. I haven't been in many communities like this, but I can't think of any that would be better. Let's put it that way. It doesn't seem... I mean, it's going to have its toxic little pockets like everything does, but I think they're few and far between, or they seem to be from what I see of the game. 3-6. Let's push it instead. I always use a bit of right curl in a right to left wind. Just to save you from that bunker on a great left. You play that left side, max right spin, stop ball. Need to see that, Torbjorn. Somebody else was saying they play from the left there as well, but they use a lot of right spin, which you've just said as well. When you say max right spin, do you mean on a navigator? Because that's what I tend to have in this tour. Do you have a method of pulling absolutely straight with grids? I've noticed with 6+ pulls I sometimes end up pulling to one side slightly. Yeah, well, you need to decide, Rish, whether you're going to do it in one pull or two pulls. Two pulls will always be more accurate. Or should be, if you're using grids. That last tournament was quite a good example. I was adjusting a lot of shots where I had to pull it behind the take shot button, if you know what I mean. And you can never really see if you're going straight then, because you can't see the line. So if you've got the time and you're confident in your ability to do two pull adjustments, then do two pull adjustments. That's what I would say. Right, -10 uphill, 10.5. Big wind that. 8-3 at mid. Play at mid. I'm really not going to go wild with the backspin, because it's going to die. It's going to die. 8-3 we said. Oh, there's an example. Be more zoomed out if you're using grids for bigger pulls. Obviously more zoomed out means less accurate, so you got to find a balance. Look at that. Just died. You all shout out and put everyone on who wants to stream. No other community does that as a helping hand. Yeah, could be right. I think Ian pioneered that though. Ian led the way with this notion of a let's all help one another. And a gent he is for it. I know for a fact he helped me grow my channel hugely from the beginning. But yeah, why not help everyone? Everyone deserves as much assistance as possible. Catch you later, Jamie. Thank you for the guide. I'll check that out later. And thank you for coming along, sir. Make sure you're subscribed, just on that note, to the Kid GC, by the way. Starting to stream very soon. Provider of our 11:59:12:01 DMAC breakdown with PowerPoint slides. 11:59:12:01 for dummies is what I call it, because it helped me understand it. So if you're struggling with that, check out the Kid GC's channel. He's got a fantastic slideshow video and will soon be streaming. Quasar at least, Torbjorn, yeah, or Katana. I only use Navis or Marlins in Tour 8, usually, so that shot's probably off limits for me. Right, Tailwind will use more backspin. And this is always 1-1. Mid plus 10, if you're not using a sniper. So we'll go 7. And your curl varies, I don't know. Sometimes that's enough, sometimes that's enough. Let's go about there.
Perfect shot.
This is my least favourite shootout. See, that's not enough backspin. That's going to stay on the hill. Dog shit is what that is. Least favourite shootout in Tour 8, this. Okie dokie, Ian. Have a good day, sir. You earned me 3 extras in that round. So I had a few in the bank to ruin. Thank you. We'll see you later on. So Ian will be streaming this week. He's going to be grinding. He's in 2 clans, like myself now, that are pushing for the C100. So you can definitely expect plenty of grinding from Mr. Ballinger this week. Some of it might be done on member streams or private streams where he plays some nice music. So by nice music, I do mean nice music. That's an absolute hoot if you're over there. Make sure you're all membered up to be part of those on the Ballinger channel. Tony, do you use offset and tour play? Sometimes, Samir. Depends on the hole. Well played, man. Sometimes time is a factor, so 2 pulls is a butt pucker, as fans would say. Yeah, well that's it. If you don't have the time, then stick to 1. Find what works and keep doing it. Is this guy going to decide? Come on, Mark. Well, I'm not going to go anywhere until you tell me, Mark. Don't understand people that do this. Good luck. Probably too polite to say he doesn't want a rematch. Bless him. Or he's just put his tablet down knowing he's absolutely annihilated me in the shootout and he's gone for a poo. One of the two. Who knows? No, that hole's horrendous, Torbjorn. Still grinding, Devo. Of course we are. Points to be earned. And many of them. Right. This is a good wind. This is a could run out of fairway wind. Do you think? Surely not. We'll not use too much OP. And we'll hit a great left as well. Oh dear. Well, now it's trickier than it was going to be. Careless. Very careless. That's not unlucky. It's poorly judged is what it is. What's a TT streamer stable? It's Team Tommy streamers, that's what it is. I don't have graphics on the screen as you can see, so I can't display the same badge or icon you'll see on Christian streams, Nick Buckingham, Terry Lyle, Ian Ballinger, Drew IV, Torbjorn, Matthew Warren, RJ. I always forget someone. Who have I forgot? John Aitken. Don't forget John. So these guys are all in this Team Tommy stable, as I call it. Oh, that's going to sit lovely. Right at the end of the fairway. What a shot. With a Marlin. It was perfect. You don't need to tell me. Caddy wind. Woohoo! Should we play off the rock? Could play this way, actually. Never thought of that. So we're going to go this way. It's hard to tell how much top or back to put on these kind of shots. I don't think that's going to be right, but fuck it, I'm not bothered. I ain't bothered, Gov. That'll do. That'll do. Kimmy is somewhere shaking her head. You're absolutely right. I should watch Kimmy's video for that. I should. She's probably got it down to a T, but the thing is it'll be with a katana, and I never use a katana, so telling me to use max right ain't gonna help on that hole. For me.
Great shot.
The famed and underutilized rough sand rough pump. Love it, Monkey. Love it. 25 ring slice. Yeah, we could have sliced, but no need really. I don't think. Always check the bounce. Neil's catchphrase. Should be a right lipper. And no more, hopefully. Kind of want to go to a shirt with this guy because he's funny. We're going to get a chance, so that's nice. That's nice. You make your guides for members, peoples. No, I make my guides for everyone. I do nothing that's paid for, if that makes sense. People want to be members of the channel, that's lovely and much, much appreciated, but I'll never be asking for money to provide content or information. Well, that's not true. I will do member streams from time to time where it'll be a private stream essentially, and we'll probably have proper music on. And those streams get deleted as soon as they've finished because you can't have copyright music on YouTube, as you know. So they're just a little bit more intimate. It's obviously a bit easier to follow the chat normally and stuff like that. But they're few and far between just now. And the first one I tried last week was actually, I sent it to quite a few people. I sent it to everyone who's in the community channel chat. So 6-9, we're going to go min. So up here somewhere, lots of backspin because it's a stinky wind. Let's hope we've got enough rings. Should have. This guy's an absolute dick. If I had more time, I'd have stopped there, given him the shades and then taken the shot. Honestly, these people that think they can gain an advantage by being emoji spammers. Bunch of dickheads. I hope we win. I really do, because he's going to get the shades as Porky. Bless him. Everyone's a member of Team Tony. I like that. I like that, Dr. Devo. Bill Frog Matt, welcome. Rish, welcome to the channel. Thank you for becoming a member. Just be talking about members. Appreciate that, brother. We'll get you added up to the Hades Sporran chat. So there is a chat group that's just for the members as well. But yeah, no expectations on anyone. But thank you, Rish. I appreciate that. Please give Rish the usual affection. There he is, name in green. Quasar ball. Oh, it's in. No chance for the shades. I'll still give him the shades because he's a good lad. Well played. I think I've played this guy before. I remember the picture. And he was a bit of a little tinker that time too. But all in good fun. That vape needs charging. Oh, and I've let the coffee go cold again. God damn it. Ooh, that's a bit too cold even for me. I don't mind it lukewarm, but that's bordering on undrinkable. Right, somewhere down here. We're going to get a push to the right, so we'll go there. 10%, 3.7. 2.5, just under. We'll take back any rings that we've left. see how we can fare this time. Golf clash is the best way to let coffee get cold. You're absolutely right. Do it all the time. All the time. But I don't mind a microwaved coffee. I'm not that posh. Where can you find the Pro Guide? Not doing any of them yet, Samir, but if you need Pro, Christian Thierry's your man, or Fenzel still does Pro Notes. However, Baby T, one of my 2 rookie accounts, have now managed to get promoted to the Pro Weekly League. So that will be playing Pro next tournament, and the other one will be coming up behind it. So I'll hopefully have 2 in Pro again soon. And at that point, we'll see. Maybe we'll see about some Pro content as well. There's certainly some Pro streams. I don't know about making guides because that's quite time consuming. But as Jamie mentioned before, now that I've got a template to use, can't really go for this. It won't take as long to make the guide next time, so maybe we'll do some. But there's a lot of Pro guides out there already. Christians are fantastic. Fenzels are always good. So I don't want to oversaturate an already saturated marketplace. And both those guys do the stuff for free as well, so it's not like you're paying for access to those. The reason I did the expert one is because I know Tommy does guides, obviously, and they're always fantastic, but it felt like there was a gap for an expert guide of that nature. I don't see that there is a guide needed for Pro. You think you just played a Tommy imposter? GC Tommy of the clan, FU Kitty for life. Right? Probably was. I had a Tommy imposter in my rookie bracket used as... You might not remember the picture Tommy used to have way back when. In fact, I think he still uses it on atop one of his icons somewhere. Anyway, he had a Tommy's picture, bless him. I don't really like this from here, but we'll try it. 5-6. Always put 10% on your Endbringers. I don't know where we are either. We must be close to min. Go 2 in a bit. Rubbish. Needed more. Needed far more. There we go. There's Christian's website, which has his Pro and his rookie content on there. Yes, Fenzel's guides are always money. Always money. Dale, missed you popping in. Welcome, sir. Been watching a while, but had to chime in when the idiot spammer appeared. Why these dicks persist with this behaviour and don't let the coffee go cold. I'll try not to, sir. Thank you for being here, Dale, and for chiming in. I appreciate it. Let's see if he drops this and gives us the shades again. I'm sure he will. Oh no, he's caught the dead bounce. What a shame. What a shame. Oh, you even had the photo with Amelia. Wow. Taking it to another level. That's bordering on Stalkerville. Right, so at least we get a chance again against... What's this chap called? Porky, I think it is, isn't it? Porky. New avatar idea. Yeah, Fenzi does still put the guides out, Devo. He shared them last week, so I posted them into my chats. But I know he's happy to share them far and wide. He's not fussed. Who gets them? They're not locked down, put it that way. Right, we're going to nail this. We're going to get a hole in one here. That's a Richardson money back special. Starkerville, yeah. Population, me and Porky. Come on, Porky. So, this will be played with no spins at all. It'll probably be offset about 3/4 of a square right of the pin, and I'll be bringing it back from the starting point to the other side of the fringe line.
Perfect shot.
The Tony word of the day. Play like the tourney. This hole, oh, he's only gone and got it. What a baller this guy is. Puts the shades straight up. I like him. I like him. Come on, follow him in. We've talked about what we're going to do. Let's just do it. So, the grid lines on my screen kind of get in the way of it, but that's my starting point, usually. So it's straight enough. So we'll go... We've got a straight wind, actually. He had curved. Well, do you know what? I'm just going to pull back a tiny bit. Go 1-1. See, that I object to. There's no need for that. You know I'm about to take the shot. You're just being a dick. I don't mind people having a bit of fun with emojis, but that is just bad sportsmanship. So I hope this goes in, and I hope we stick it right up him next time as well.
Hole in one.
Yes, move it back a bit, absolutely, Barry. So that's always the plan there. Save the shades, Torbjorn. Got to save the shades till you get it twice. We're first. Okay. Can he handle the pressure? Can we do it again? So there's the starting point. I'm just going to leave it right there. Go a tiny bit right. And I would usually use topspin in a headwind, but that's very small wind, so we'll just leave it at that. Expect at least 3 more emojis from this guy as I start to line up. No, he's gone quiet. Ah, great right. Get the fuck out. Otherwise, I think we can all agree perfect was in. I'm joking. Never mind. Don't say nice shot now. Oh dear God. If only you knew he was live. Live to literally tens of people. Thanks, Naeem, the tour, and Barry. You want him to get the shades, Rock? Well, he needs to miss this. I don't think he's going to. He seems like he knows exactly what he's doing. You hope he's watching and listening. I don't think he is. Get the shades ready. No, I haven't watched his adjustment, but oh, that seemed a bit tricky. That adjustment at the last minute.
Perfect shot.
Crossed fingers indeed. Come on. Oh. Is it closer?
Nice on.
I don't condone this kind of behaviour, but he's brought it on himself, so. No shades, the asshat. He's not. It's harmless. It's finger golf. Let's remember it's finger golf. He loves it. See, he loves it. Come on, Porky. Show us what you've got. Jesus, 18,000 games. Wow. These stats cards are to shit because that's the same stats card somebody else had earlier. Why does this happen all the time? It's very strange. Very strange. I want to give him the "you're good" because he gave it to me, Drew. I wouldn't normally do that. Let's put it on the fucking green. What a hero. What did he do? I wasn't paying any attention. Right, fuck it, I'm getting the big stick out. No idea. He's not going to have enough gas. What ball did he use? Did anyone see? Not really the right wind for this. Get over! Oh, it wasn't unlucky, it was just bad. So he's going to have the last laugh, bless him, this Porky. No, it's the stats are wrong, Si. They're not the right cards. I don't know why it's doing it. It always does it with your opponent's card for some reason. It shows you the wrong stats. For me at least. For me at least. Oh, he's fucking missed. Right, please have a shot. Oh, you swine. Oh, we've got a shot. We've got a shot. Not much of a shot, but a shot. Don't even think about curling this, Tony. So you're going to have to curl it a bit. It's the shot's safe with curl. Doesn't look like it's going to be safe with curl, does it? But get through. Come on. Still give it to this guy on the shootout. Oh, this is fun. This is fun. He used a Marlin, did he? Oh, just catching up with the chat, sorry. Sorry. What club did he wheel to get that down there then? I'll have to go back and watch how he played it. Telling me there's a chance. Love it. Love it. Come on. Give us a shootout we like. Oh, I've even got a power 1 ball on. Sorry, a Quasar on. So side spin is available. Good game. Kick his ass. Oh no! Of all the shootouts we could have had. And a headwind. Something tells me this guy knows this shot pretty well. He must be a Tour 8 resident. Looking at that. Come on then, let's see what he can do. He used an APOC 5 and a Marlin, so I could have done whatever he did. I should have been watching. You need to go into your opponent's clan to find them for the actual stats to show. Is that right, Dale? I wonder why that happens. Find the sticky spot. Exactly, Matt. Everyone loves a sticky spot. No, not for me, Rish. Not with that wind. That's not bad. It should be beaten, but it probably won't be. So, let's see. I'm going to play 30% mid, which will be, actually, it's a really strong wind. I'm going to play 13 rings. 13 rings from wherever this little spot is. Where's my spot? There's my spot. 13, did we say? A little bit left curl, not a lot. And a fecking great right. This probably won't even find the funnel. No. Perfect was going to have a chance, but that's terrible. Well played. Well played, Porky. You're good. I could love it. Oh, what a hero. What a hero. That was fun. He's a bit annoying, but it was fun, let's be honest. Who didn't enjoy that? Right. Sorry, I've missed all this chat. Let me see what you've been saying. 40% is what Matt suggests. There we are. Should have done 40 then. But no, Rich, the rough bump, I know Kimmy advises or advocates for the rough bump in all winds, including headwind, but she uses a power 2 ball, and even in that headwind she wouldn't have rough bumped that, I tell you. But you can ask her. No backspin, leave it where it is with one left. Okay, doke. Yeah, that was pretty strong, that wind. I shouldn't have gone with the back. Anyway, still going, PJ, still going. Trying my best. I'm not going to catch you, sir, but I'm trying my best. 13.75. 30% for Cora. Welcome, Cora. Don't think I've missed anyone else popping in. If I have, I apologise. If I've missed you, say hello again, because I don't like to miss people. But yeah, that was fun. Right, let's do a few more. What time is it? 2:30. Are you on, Pete? Are you streaming today? I'm happy to come off if you're ready to go on. I feel like I've tired these people out. I think they've seen enough from me today. I'll play one more while I wait for you to respond. Later's for now, still at work. Okie doke. So Pete will be on tonight, by the sounds of it. So you've got Pete, you've got Ian, all the usual suspects. Grinding for Bushwhacker Gold, or at least C100 push. Didn't finish till 4:30ish. Whoa. Right, back to the pedestrian non-emoji spammers. Or we'll see. Yeah, so everyone's stat cards are showing this same thing. So he hasn't had, that guy didn't have 18,000 games. Take that all back. That wasn't him. He may well have had 1,000 games for all I know. Excuse me. Playing against one of your clans, Cora. Is that right? Right, let's get rid of that for a start. Where did he go? Safe as houses. I've just said I never used them. I'm going to break one out here. This one's for you, Kimmy. It's probably not going to get there, but you've got to try. You've got to show willing. Go on, get down the hill, you sod. That's shite. So let's hope we get a massive big headwind here for him, not for us. Hey Dom, welcome. Oh, he's in the rough. I wish I'd known. I would have played safe to the right. Presumed he was on the short stuff. So neither of us are going to reach, which is fine. So it's probably going to be a shootout. Tourney chests were awful, Dom. Awful. Entirely expected, but doesn't stop it being annoying. Right, what are we doing here? 5, 3, 3. would like a thorn. Is that going to be a thorn? Yes.
Perfect shot.
.430 is about when I finished as well, but it wasn't work. It was it was the rehoming of accounts to clans. And after that, I started watching a bit of Todd, a bit of Jesse, and a bit of Todd last night. Your baby expert came in 16th and would have been top 10 with an eagle on 18. That can't have been easy with a baby expert though. That's still a good finish, mind. Let's not make any mistake. Well, he's in. Can we match him? Where are we at? Min. How many rings do we need? 3, 4. Min is 1 ring. So we go 1 ring up. Applies the spins. And come 1 ring back. Is that glitchy as hell? This looks like it's going to be a glitch. No, it's too late now, just take it. Does look like it's going to dick me here. No, it's okay. It's okay. Extra mile 6. Beat your main account. How often that happens though? Always the way, Dom. I mean, I've just got gold there on Milo here, which is my sort of my third account, but still good clubs. This damn shootout, for God's sake. At least we can rough bump this one. 4-7 is going to be 6-1. I know Kimmy talks about a glitch here, but what did we say? 6-1. There's a fucking tree in the way. Let's have a look. Yeah, so Milo got his gold this tournament, obviously, but oh, that's awful. Oh well. But Rusty beat him to it. Baby expert got it before Milo. So it often happens that your baby accounts will do better than your mains, which is strange. Just shows you that clubs don't mean banners necessarily. They help, but they don't equal banners. It's about what you do with them. You're too kind, Al. You're too kind. But thank you for saying it. You little gent, you. Had to use Berserker and QB on hole 6 for the curl. Drop the arbor front 9. Nice. Nice, Dom. Yes, 30% for me there, Cora. Whether rough bumping or playing the safe shot that our friends just played. Yeah, held on for second in bracket of death, Dom. Held on for second. I wasn't sure when I logged in whether I was still going to see his account there. I thought he might have been flagged, but clearly not, so fair play to him. as I said yesterday, if it's a genuine round, then he's absolutely killed it. And it's not like it's impossible, but to get that many albers on 9 just seems very strange. Yeah, I guess we did, Dr. Devo. I guess we did. Probably was the glitch. She says something like, don't go... She either says, go at +2 or don't go at +2. I can't remember which it is. And we went at +2. We just played this guy. About an hour and a half ago. Catch you later, Jason. Have a good day, sir. Thank you for being here. Appreciate that very much. Yeah, you can do expert with an extra mouse 6. You will struggle, especially on that course we just had. But it's doable. I wouldn't suggest doing it if it's your first go in expert. It's more of a, you've already got 1 or 2 accounts up there. You know the holes, or you're going to know the holes by midway through the week. Alright, let's get rid of this. Back to that. Where's he gone? Safe as houses. So we'll just play this way. Play for the gap. Be about 3 rings.
Next shot.
3 rings or so. Very boring hole this, isn't it? I think it is anyway. Welcome back, Christian. Had to talk to the wife for a bit after she came home from work. It is obligatory. It's part of marriage. You do have to communicate now and again. My wife knows the feeling. Yes, don't forget to exclamation mark the Team Tommy guys. Their channel links will pop up. Torbjorn's should work. There we go. Let's see if it does. Christian's tried. Nightbot thinking about it. Still thinking. I think it's Tor. I think it might be Tor. Well done, Drew. He knows his onions. Right. Let's just tap this down there. Not a big gap, but a gap. There's the gap. I feel like we've had the same holes over and over again today. Like there's holes that we haven't had once in this entire session, like the flux capacitor hole on Eagle Peak. The Eagle Peak shootout. It's 10%. We've had the 30% one loads, but we've had one of the other ones loads, but the other one we haven't had once. It's like they switch off some holes some days. Very strange. Lurking, working, golden shotting. Sounds like the start of a rap song. Stick a beat to it, Drew, and release it. Good luck and golden shot, bud. Let us know how you do. Tell us if that guide's up to any snuff. I'm sure it will be, but I haven't tried it myself yet. So there we go. It's Tor in future. Tor. And I think I did that to avoid the confusion with the... Is it the umlaut? Is that what they call it? On the O. Right, us to go. Don't think we've had this one today either. Should we just try the rough bump, just for a laugh? I usually save this for when I'm going second. I'm not as confident about playing it in a tailwind. But let's see. It's good to test things out. Comes in nicer in a tailwind, obviously, with a wee push. So I usually use that in a headwind when you can't adjust enough rings because of the headwind. Or when your opponent's gone and has, left it outside of 5 yards, basically. If you could tell your left spin from your right spin, the golden shot guide would be awesome. Oh dear, Drew. I hope that... Well, that's the kind of mistake that only happens once, though, isn't it? Let's be honest. That's a once in a... Oh, that's close. Good shot. Struggle to sit, though, those shots. Saying that, he was playing with a basic ball, to be fair to him. Good luck, bud. Angles Dan, welcome sir. Nice to see you. Congratulations on your bannerage. Was it silver in the end, Dan? Silver teabagging Kimmy, I believe. The poor woman. Taste of your salty balls in her mouth. Disgusting. But well done, brother. Well done. Never seen that before, Dom. It's a handy shot to have in your back pocket. Obviously, you can play it the normal way, and that's fine, but that usually gets close. As I say, best used in a headwind when you can't adjust enough rings. Playing the normal way. T-Bone, my man, welcome. You see a pattern going on here. Golf Clash is a hell of a drug. Yes, it is, sir. Yes, it is. That adjustment, Matt, well, because I only play with navigators, it's always full top, full left. And I adjusted that one 10%, I think. No, did I adjust it 1-to-1? I can't remember. I think I go 1-to-1 on it. I certainly go 1-to-1 on it in a headwind. If it's a really bad wind, I'll add a little bit extra, but yeah, close enough to 1-to-1. I'll have to send that one to Kimmy, see if she wants to try it and share it with the people. I do mean to do stuff like Kimmy does. These whole breakdown videos are fantastic. They're just so time consuming to do. And it means you have to save shots, and then... That's a lie, do you know what? That's a lie. It doesn't take long to do a video like that, but... I feel like if I was going to do one or two, I'd have to do all of the shootouts. And she's already done them all for Tour 8, so... I think she's got us covered there. Yes, another Maid of Honour banner. The 5th without a gold on the main. Kimmy ended up in 5th. Oh dear. Overtaken on tiebreakers right at the end. That sucks. That sucks. I know she was annoyed about not hitting perfect on a few. Which is always the way. You're always going to suffer for that. Still though, strong finishes to the pair of you. 5% downhill. 4-2. Probably too much topspin, but always right, Carl. Yeah, give it a try, Matt. Give it a try. It's one of those shots where an opponent will play it against you, and you think, "Gosh, that's obvious. Why am I not trying that?" You can do the same thing on another Tour 8 shootout, the one with the island green. Where you play min sniper plus 20. Well, I do anyway. You can play a rough bumped Goliath there with all the topspin. Same sort of shot. Gets very close. You can't wait till it's a memory, Dr. Davey. You missed a 6-yard putt. Oh no. Oh no. So, I'll be curious to see how many points we've put up, because I'm going to stop playing soon, and I'd like to know what kind of daily average I can expect. Oh, we had the wrong numbers in there. -10 here. For me, not for you. Do you know what I never try here is the rough bump. 4-2. Should we try the rough bump? Danny swears, but I probably don't have the side spin, do I, on this club? No. No, we don't. But if you use a ball with side spin, there's quite a nice rough bump there, I think. Too hot. Too hot, but never mind. No, I'm not good with the Goliath either, Matt. That's why I rarely play that way. Again, though, it's another one that you can play that way if your opponent's screwed up already. Although on that shootout, people rarely screw up. It's very easy. Thank you, Dan. Thank you. It sure is sparkly. It's nice to have a yellow one at the top of Milo's on-screen bannerage.
Great shot.
I was getting sick of the look of the blues. Should you play Thor's Hammer when it's only level 4? What's your alternative, Cora? If it's an extra mile 7, then absolutely. If it's an extra mile 8, then probably not. But that's when I started using Thor's, was on level 4. APOC 3, no, I'd use a Thor's Hammer 4 over an APOC 3. Well, again, what tour? Are we talking about tour play? Obviously in tournaments it's all situational, so use whatever's the best for that shot, but let us know what tour you're in. Okie doke, Rish. We will see you later. Thank you very much for becoming a member of the channel, sir. Much appreciated. I'll get you added up to the chats straight after this. Tour 9 mostly. Ooh. That's interesting because there's a few driver shootouts in Tour 9. Having some backspin can really help. But I don't know Thor's 4's quite. What's your QB? QB's not a bad driver for Tour 9. Once you get used to having less distance off the tee. It's great for the shootouts. If you're playing Tour 8, then I would use I'd probably use the Thor on Tour 8. That's a nice shot. Is that a win ball in Tour 8? What's the world coming to? QB 10, that's probably a good idea. Or the Rock, of course. Peter's very right. I always forget about the Rock, but post buff, it's quite a sexy club. I haven't mastered this yet, but I probably need to watch Kimmy's video. It's hard to find that sweet spot. You know what, fuck it, let's do this instead. Excuse my language, it's been very, very blue today. I apologise. Try and get this far enough past, but still going to roll down. Oh, it's not even reached. But it's got incredibly lucky. That wasn't the intended shot at all. 25% mid there, is that right? I just keep going 1-1 plus half a ring or 1-1 plus 1. I don't know what our wind was either, because we didn't put it in the calculator. But that was a lucky one. Very lucky. Right, let's see, what points are we on? I like to finish on a round number. Look at these ballers all. He's only gone and invited me. This is the guy that was spamming us earlier. Let's find what he's really got. Also, he did have 18,000 games. So that was true, I think. Bless him. Thank you for the invite, Porky. But not today, sir. Not today. Right, points, what we're up to. I was going to start scrolling like this because I'm used to having to scroll for my name, but it's up here now. Just crossed 6,500. That seems like a good place to consider stopping. Have we maxed tour rate? I also like to finish on a max tour. We haven't. Let's do one more. If we win this, we're max and we'll stop there. If we lose, we'll stop anyway. Because I'm going to have to do some bits and bobs. Cavalier ring play. You've got to love a bit of Cavalier ring play, Dan. We can't be measuring out everything. It just isn't time. So left side in a... Well, you could go that way, actually. Should we go this way? I always assume to go the other way. But... What's 8-1 at 10%? It's 5-2. And a push to max. If you could straighten the ball guide. Smidge of OP. Now we won't get as far as we need to use the tournament funnel here, but that is a lovely funnel. If you use a power ball in this hole, it's money. Absolute money. Dropped many an albatross for this one. Boomerang 5 achieved in golden shot. Well, don't say I never give you anything, Drew. Well done, bud. I bet you're proud. You play rough up there quite a lot. Nice, Dom. Nice. %25 mid full backspin, according to Kimmy. Cool. Thank you, gents. Exactly what Peter said. I totally agree, Cora. Right, are we... Oh, we're not far off, you know. We might have a chance at this here. Where's the spot? Where's my spot, goddammit? Can't find my spot. Ball going through the hole. Especially in this wind. Let's go. Well, let's do what everyone does. If in doubt, go 1-1. It is downhill, but it's not near max, so 1-1 seems about right. Great left doesn't though. Miles away. Miles. You win that 180% of the time now, thanks to Kimmy. I think Kimmy probably has single-handedly elevated the quality of 2-rate play beyond recognition. It has become harder. I've noticed it has become harder in the last 6 weeks. And it could be her fault. I'll have to have words. Basic balls only in 2-rate for you, Cora. Gotta have me Navi. Gotta have it. When I run out of navigators, it'll be Marlins, but until that day, I'll use the Navis. I wonder how Damien did. Not sure. I know Todd Jacks absolutely smashed his Masters account last night. I think he was a little disappointed with his back nine, but awesome effort. I don't know how Damien did though. If we're talking about the same Damien, I think we are. Safest houses to the right, yes. I think about the third or fourth video I watched of yours was on playing this hole. Is that right? Was that the easy Alba, Dom? They removed the funnel after the tournament. They haven't, Naeem. They haven't. It's still there. It's still there, I assure you. I got it the other day. Noah, welcome. I'm doing great, sir. I'm doing great. How are you? Thank you very much. Appreciate that. This is the shootout I said we hadn't had all day, so now we're going to finish with it. So, win this, we're back to max. Lose this, we're not. But either way, this is going to be the last shot of the day. Well, that's not true. I might stream tonight. I can't get enough of it. I love yous too much. So if I'm going to grind tonight anyway, I may stream it. We'll see. We'll maybe do a member stream with some real music, some real tunage. But I think there'll be quite a few on. Quite a few people will be streaming their grind this week. Ian will be, PJ will be. If you're in here and you're a streamer, Dr. Devo, tell us what you're doing. Caddyshack, tell us what you're doing if you're doing anything. Yes, we are. Damien GC, indeed. Good. Right. We want the sniper. And we want +10. Is the guy close? I didn't see where he went. I should really start paying attention to my opponent's shots. Because it does affect what you do. 7-2 would be min. Is that a headwind or a crosswind? Crosswind. Ugh, gotta push it, you doink. Oh dear, hit it. Hit it, man, you're going to run out of time. Fancy that's not enough. Right, Colin, too much backspin. I'm always too much backspin there. I go 2. I should be like 1.7, 1.8 in that kind of wind. But I don't know what that's done. Don't know where he went. Oh, much closer. Well played. Well played, Miguel. Best of luck. Right, that's going to do for now. 3 o'clock nearly. I don't know how long we've been on. Feels like an eternity, so thank you for sticking with it if you've been here the whole time. Or if you've popped in and out, then that's most gratefully appreciated as well. Very close. You'll be streaming some Tour 10. Nice, Dr. Devo. Make sure you're checking him out. Dan will be streaming a lot of Tour 10 stuff this week and throughout the season. Excellent. I'll be watching that. Tips are needed. Devo and Dan for Tour 10. Good. Need another friendly session soon, Dan, says Carrie Shacked. We can do some friendlies too later in the week, maybe. We'll see. And Drew will be on. Where's Drew? Have I missed Drew? There we are. You'll be streaming something tonight. Tour 5, 6, Tour 10. Something will be streamed by Drew IV, so check him out as well. Make sure you're subscribed to all these fine folks. It costs you nothing to subscribe somewhere. Even if you might not watch many of the videos, you're doing your bit to support the streamers, so please do that. If you're not subscribed here, that would be appreciated on your way out. Thumbs up helps, as always, but enough rambling. Dave's been lurking whilst building a PC. Is it the PC for Chris? Are you building his PC, Dave? Anyway, thank you for all being here, whether you've lurked, been in the chat, popped in and out, whatever. Hope you've had some fun. I've enjoyed it. We've put some points up. Let's just get an end number so I can see what I did across the piece. Finishing on 6508, right. We'll find out what we started on. 10k is the new target for the season, so let's see. Have a great day. Enjoy your chests if you haven't opened them yet. Hope you get better than we did. But you probably won't. And I'll see you at some stage. Keep your eyes peeled. If you're not in the community chat, you don't have to be a member of this channel to be in the community channel chat that goes with it. And that's where I'll post the links when I go live. So if you don't get notifications for some reason, you want to be in that chat, drop me a message on Messenger and we'll sort that out for you. And we'll get Rish into the Here Spawn because he became a member through the channel. So thank you all. Have a lovely Monday and I'll see you in everybody else's streams. As always, much love.